I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, yeah. Baby, I'm bad.
Well, hello, everybody. Hello, Cactus, Deerslayer. What is up, you guys? Everybody else now and or later, you are watching Mechanic TTV. Welcome to Thumbstick Thursday, Part 2, where we pick whatever the heck we want to play. Today, we're still on Call of the Wild, so we don't do that every single Thursday, but we are doing it today. It just seems fitting. I've been working on my Call of the Wild overlays as I can. Neck's been kind of firing up, so I've been trying to sit up and do that as much as I can lately. But by next week, y'all, we will have something very exciting updated for the channel, something that we briefly saw on the last Call of the Wild stream we had going on with Streamlabs instead of OBS. But anyway, without further ado, what is up, you guys? Cactus and Deerslayer. So, guys, I see the part on, because of Deerslayer saying that, I saw the part where it says add mod on YouTube. And Cactus, you are also on, you are on a different one. You're on Twitch. The modding stuff, guys, I'm open to doing. But I'll have to check and make sure what the permissions are through at least one of the platforms, because I don't know anything about how modding goes on one of those two platforms. So as far as Cactus, Deerslayer, I'll have to look into how I can create different settings and what all the settings are for mods on the one you're on. And Cactus, my friend, I will get you modded as long as I freaking remember to after this stream is probably over. I do know there's a section on that particular place where I can select the mod's abilities, and so I'm open to doing it and will be able to mod you as soon as I get to the creator dashboard sometime off stream. So don't be afraid to ask me again if I forget. You guys know I forget things. I got pressure in my head, a lot of surgeries. I forget things a lot, and I apologize for that. But stick with me. Don't be afraid to remind me, and one day it'll happen. Deerslayer, yes, I am open to modding you as well, but I have yet to even see how to do that or what mods can do on the tube. So I'm going to look that up before I mod you, and we'll be able to get you modded sometime soon. Since I said it earlier, I killed seven more diamonds. Oh my gosh, dude, you got more diamonds than I've ever dreamt of having. But hopefully after we get this first grind set up, they'll start coming in. Anyway, guys. Anyway, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Yes to modding. Yes to modding. Maybe not right this second as we're firing up this stream. But yes, guys, we'll get you modded one of these days here soon. I'm really herd managed. I can freaking tell. I can freaking tell. You gotta be for that. All right, guys. So we are in the business of making money and scouting out some roe deer on Cuatro Colinas. So today's stream, we're not going to make it all about scouting. We've already done the daily challenges. Yesterday we did the daily and weekly challenges all within about an hour and a half of the first stream. In the second challenge, we did our monthly giveaway. We only had one participant, so he won the gift card. And then we had several subscribers, actually several paid subs enter in for the keyword giveaway. And so we actually got to have like a legitimate drawing for that to see who's going to win, which was cool. But overall had a good time. Mother Goose and Jeremy and some other people have been, Lady Legend recently rated us as well the other day, like last week. So we have been having so much traction with Call of the Wild that we're investing in Call of the Wild. We've been focusing on that. That's why we do it on every Wednesday, but we're really going to be doing as much Call of the Wild as we can on some other days. We have a tight schedule, so that might not be as much as we want, but we're going to try and squeeze it in when we can. So anyway, Welcome to Thumbstick Thursday, y'all. Today in Quadriclinus, we are going to be hunting whatever the crap pops in front of us. Who raided me for a second time? Oh, Mother Goose? Mother Goose did, yeah. Lady Legend has only ever raided me that one time, I'm pretty sure, unless I missed one somehow. I don't think I did. But yeah, Mother Goose, she raided me twice. All right, we got a joke. We got a joke. All right. All right, Cactus, you get to pick a book. Get to pick a book. And so we got the blue one. The dad jokes book seems to be favored by a lot of people. It seems to have the more consistent good jokes. The funnier and funniest riddles and jokes for kids. And then we have the crack yourself up jokes for kids. These ones are all three. They're pretty corny. They're pretty corny, but you know, they're enjoyable. The blue one, what page? What page? We read at least one, usually two jokes, depending on how good the first one is. But we got pages 7 to 92. 7 to 92 on the blue book. How we feeling? 7. Let's go for number 7. All right. All right. Page 7, here it comes to start off the stream. And thank you guys for watching now and or later. Here we go. Page number 7. All right, let's see here. My dad said they just made round bales of hay illegal on farms because cows weren't getting a square meal. Yeah, that one was pretty bad. All right, pick a second page number. Pick a second page number for sure. Definitely pick a second page number for sure on that one. Between 7 and 92. Eight. All right, page 8. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Wow. All right, we're just going to go for it. Okay, all right. Every time I pulled out the Play-Doh when I was young, my dad would say, we're going to have dough much fun. These are pretty bad. These are pretty bad. Wow. God dang. I am sorry, Cactus. I am sorry for those. Those were, oh my gosh. Don't worry, I'll do another one later. Thank you very much, my friend. Thank you very much. They can't all be good. They can't all be good ones. This book would be priceless. Usually the dad joke one gets a little better than that. Those were pretty rough. Don't worry, I'll do another one later. Definitely sounds like a plan. All right, guys. So we're gonna carry some weapons with us that are a little bit versatile. And we're going to run around and get ourselves some kills of anything and everything that is not a roe deer. Anything and everything that is not a roe deer. And we're also, at the same time, we're going to be... what am I trying to say here? We're also going to be setting up some tents and stuff for the grind that we're on. So it's going to be a little bit of a chill hunt. There's no challenges that we're doing, no animals we're looking for specifically. We're kind of just getting to know the lay of the land, set up a few items that we need to set up. And yeah, that's about it, to be completely honest with you. So let me get something pulled up here on my screen that I need to kind of guide me on exactly how I want to do this. And then we're going to walk around, see what we see, shoot what we can shoot, and make some money while we get some tents put up, if that sounds like a plan to y'all. Let's see here. All right. All right, guys. All right. All right, y'all. I'm having some technical difficulties, guys. My monitor just kind of messed up on me a little bit. It just shot everything over to the monitor that I usually watch my gaming from. So forgive me for taking so long. There we go. Now we got it fixed up. Now we got it fixed up. Sorry about that, guys. Now we're cooking with Crisco. We are still at 275. We're aiming for 300 quick, fast, and in a hurry, but we are still on 275 for sure. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and pick up some of our tents. We do have the total number of tents we have. Some of them are still in Medved Taiga. But what we're going to do is we're going to put away the Arzina, and hopefully that'll give us enough space for... Now we have, guys, I kid you not, it's got to be lower down on the list. I was about to say, we have a ton of tents. A ton of tents. So let me get those. All we're carrying with us so far is the bow. And then we're also carrying the Marathi lever action. You guys know how much I love the Marathi lever action. It's a pretty good gun, not just because of its wide range of classifications that it can ethically kill, right? Class of animals they can ethically kill, but the effectiveness it has at putting down its max class 8. The 7mm Empress, guys, struggles, even though it goes from, hey, thank you very much, Cactus, for the bits. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you, my friend. So, yeah, we are absolutely, let me see here. Sorry, I'm getting all sorts of messed up. Boom. Thank you very much, dude. Thank you very much for the bits. Let's go, bro. Let's go, guys. We got some bits right off the bat. We got a glitchy confetti cannon that's not working for us either. Let's go. Why is that not working? Are you guys hearing that confetti cannon? Because I'm not. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Confetti celebration. Yeah, it's not working on my end for some reason. That's weird. Are you guys hearing that confetti cannon? Certainly. Is that confetti cannon audible to you guys? Did 200. Thank you very much for those bits, dude. Those are greatly appreciated and very, very, very helpful to the channel. Weird. Super weird. I am not able. I've got it enabled where I can hear, where I should be able to hear it. And I'm not hearing none of it for some reason. I'm not hearing none of it for some reason. I'm hearing everything else but it, to be completely honest with you. Super weird. You probably just heard Risk It for the Biscuit, didn't you? Now I'm hearing it. Wow. Anyway, enough of that. Enough of that, guys. Let's get looking around. Let's get to looking around. So we don't really got much money. We did get a melanistic wolf earlier here in the mall. Thank you very much. Thank you. And so we're going to have to make a little bit of money, continue to do some scouting. We're basically just going to walk into the wind, and we're going to look and see where we want to set up our tents and stuff in the process. So we are on just about pretty close to as south gets as far as outposts go. There's an outpost or two that is a little bit more southeast of us right here, but this should be good enough. Hopefully. Thank you very much, dude, for the bits. Let's go. Let's go. I'm hearing the confetti now. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you, Bro Chacho, for those bits. Thank you very much. Appreciate that so much, man. That is a huge support to this channel. Huge support to this channel. Deer Slayer, anybody, everybody still watching, somebody put a W in the chat for Cactus, guys. Somebody put W Cactus in the chat. Please, I'll type it in there. I'll type it in there if nobody else does. But let me tell you, we don't know how many people we got watching at the moment. Sometimes we got quite a few. Sometimes they're still getting here. But hey, you know what? W Cactus, bro. Appreciate you so much, man. Every single little bit of support like that is huge for this channel, especially at this early stage. I mean, I know we've been streaming for about 6 months, guys, but that's not a long time for trying to actually be a streamer, you know. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I have been trying to be as consistent as possible. I'm learning a lot at the same time. So I didn't even own a computer before we got into streaming just earlier this year. We bought multiple computers just to learn how to stream. So it's been a learning process for sure. Puts me a little bit behind some other people who've been, you know, maybe computer people there for a while longer than me. But nonetheless, I think it's coming. I think it's coming naturally. I think we're learning pretty quickly. I hope. I'm your favorite dude. Thank you so much, Bro Chacho. Thank you very, very much for that. I have a hard time shutting up sometimes. I got a lot of pent up energy. That's why I used to do like sports and stuff because it's got to get it somewhere. And, you know, so whenever I got locked up in the house most of the time, I had to find some sort of outlet, right? Some sort of outlet. And so it's working. It's working so far, I think. But do you guys tell me, do you think we should get Hank the cow dog out to help us with some pointing, or do you think we should just leave him in the kennel and get what we can get? We got some tracks up here. So guys, like I said, there's no plan to this other than just walk around, you know, get used to Quattro Colinas. We got a bow so we can shoot anything if we get close enough. We got a Fox Pro 360 and a bow and a whole mess of tents. We got 13 tents in our pocket somehow. And so we're getting to know the map and, you know, discovering what zones we can. Got a nice bunch of ring-necked pheasants on that zone. There's 6 ring-necked pheasants that use this zone. So super happy about that. I did hear, guys, that there's evidently some glitches going on with German short-haired pointers that they are fixing. That's what Cannon told me earlier today. So that's good to hear. We got a screenshot of their update in the Mecha Nexus under the category Call of the Wild. So I'm glad they're fixing the short-haired pointer issue that I didn't know existed. But boy, howdy, guys, I would be super excited if they would actually get the you know what I'm saying? What am I trying to say? The multiplayer issue. The multiplayer issue. Just got on and seen it. Yep. I would be super ecstatic if they would fix the multiplayer issue, because I think far more people are upset about the multiplayer issue, specifically on Xbox, than there are people on, you know, if you can't play this game with other people, what the heck is the point, right? I mean, think about it. I mean, there's plenty of point to it, but my point is, what better multiplayer game is there than hunting together? Oh my gosh. Such a cool experience to watch your buddy just put down a huge red deer or something, you know? Especially if you're like me, which most people don't like to do this. I always make it where the animals are one and done. When I shoot my great one, guys, it'll be the first and only time that great one gets shot. It will not be on a ghosted map. Nobody else will see that great one. That great one will be mine and mine alone. No trading, no ghosting. And I have no problem with other people doing that per se. I don't think it's quite the same if you're just giving each other great ones, you know? I don't think that's quite the same at all. I don't lean toward it, but I'm not like salty or mad at people for doing it, right? But on my channel, I think they should ban people that mod multiplayers. Oh yeah, people that mod them for sure. Trading's not modding, but it's still, to me, cheating in a way. I don't know. A little bit, you know, because like, I mean, think about how many hours go into grinding out a great one, and you're just going to keep it and then trade it with people. You know, and there's like 15 copies of it somewhere out there. There's 15, 30, 50, you know. I mean, some of these people just trade them indefinitely, daily, on a regular basis. Some of these people have traded the same great one like 20, 30, 40 times, you know, to strangers on LFG on Xbox, right? And so if there's 20 copies, 30 copies of that same great one in 20 different people's lodges, it's just not the same to me. So on my channel, if y'all see a trophy, that is the one and only time someone has it, except for there's already been... So we started doing that after we kind of processed that in our heads. So there have been a couple times where I think with like a gold or a silver, my wife got one that I had already gotten whenever I was playing my map that happened to be ghosted. But I don't think there's a single copy of any trophy that we actually have. So we've shot the same animal at one point, but, you know. That first one I got was a great one, mule deer, and like 100 kills. That's pretty good. Wow. 900 kills in. God dang. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to, get a tracker for my roe deer grind. I know some streamers get like a tracker where they can grind. And every single time they harvest a roe deer, they just add it to the number, and you'll see them get to like 1,000, 1,500 kills before they get that great one, right? But hey, you know, it works. I don't have one. I just guess. Yep. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be using a tracker as soon as I can figure out how to use a tracker, you know, because I don't want to go in there and update a text file, you know, every single, go into my sources, open a text file, right click it, go to properties, highlight it, and then update the number each time. You know, there are quicker methods. Well, so far, guys, we have not ran into a thing, and that's fine. The Road Deer Drink Zone is now, actually. The Road Deer Drink Zone is now. So we do have a chance at scouting some stuff out right now for the next 3 hours, about 3 hours of game time. So, you know, less, you know, one quarter of that, like 40 minutes or whatever. 40 minutes of real time. So we got about 40 minutes of real time to scout out what we can. You can also just get one of those clickers for parties and stuff it. You don't know if you don't know what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, I know what an auto clicker is. I don't know how to make it where it would update a number on my stream. I don't know any like one click method to update anything on my stream. I do have an auto clicker. I haven't used it for anything yet, but I do have an auto clicker ready to go. But there's got to be some sort of app or something that I can use, especially with having Streamlabs Ultra. There's got to be some sort of app or something I can use through them to track it. I hope. We'll find out, I guess, right? Is the game loud enough for you guys? Do you feel like the game volume is doing pretty good? I feel like the game volume is doing maybe not quite what we want it to. Is this going to be better? Does that bring up the volume at all? Or does that make the volume lower? Let me know what you guys think, particularly when I'm shooting or you can hear things. It might not be super, super, super loud otherwise, but let me turn up the game volume a little bit. We'll turn it up like a decibel, maybe, see how that goes. Maybe that'll make it better. And I'm trying, this is a whole new scene collection. So what that means, guys, is I'm streaming from a whole new setup, basically. Same software, different setup. So really hoping that we can get it balanced out quickly. But it is a process. It is definitely a process. Let me see here. All right, something like that. Hopefully this will get the volume kind of more where we want it. Trying to balance it out where the loud. What's up, Kason Bullock? How ya doing, bro, Chacho? Welcome to whatever the heck this is. We're kind of just walking around, getting to feel the lay of the land with Quattro Colinas, still scouting out some roe deer, but we're open to killing anything that walks in front of us that's not a roe deer. Welcome to Mechanic TTV. How you doing, bro, Chacho? How you doing? So, guys, I am multitasking. I'm learning the grind as we're talking about it. I'm looking at other people's setups. I'm figuring out what they do. I want to set everything up perfectly. I want to set everything up as perfect as possible. So we're going to be doing extreme herd management. So we're going to be shooting everything, including level ones that are large level one. So 19 to 24 kilograms, I think, is the small level one. I think, right? The bigger level ones, we are going to be shooting at the external lakes because we're going to be trying to do as much herd management as we possibly can. Now, we should have some roe deer here at this lake. If not now, then soon. When you get a great one roe deer, you should do black bear on Silver Ridge Peaks. I might. Is Silver Ridge Peaks a good black bear one? Is that the favored map for black bear great one grinds? I will say, guys, the plan is to hopefully get, believe it or not. Okay, we got a Greatos Ibex. We are going to check that guy out. We are going to check that guy out because let me tell you, I have yet to really kill too many animals on Quattro Colinas. 200 meters away. I really don't want to spook any roe deer, although they're probably not yet really here. Where is he? Let's see here. 190 away. So the only rifle we brought is the Marathi. It doesn't have the same range. It uses handgun rounds, actually. It doesn't have the same range as those other rifles. So we're going to need to get to at least about 150 with it. But it can kill any animal ethically from class 3 to 8. Trust me, it's called the Fort Lake method. It's easier than it sounds. Squidsters videos, gotcha, copy. Thank you for the heads up. That'll be good to know. I will say, guys, regardless of if we get them all at once or if we get them all separately, the goal is to actually one day, preferably before we even move on, is to have 3 great ones. 3 roe deer great ones is definitely what I'm aiming for. But let me see if I can get this to work with me. For some reason, my audio is just super messed up today. You get sometimes with my so we got a headset that actually has dual wireless connections. And the interesting part to that is that sometimes it doesn't work perfectly. Let's see here. We're going to go ahead and take this guy out, though. Probably a roe deer that we're spooking. Nope, never mind. All right, let's go get us a ibex. Let's go get us an ibex really quickly. You can also do mule deer. I've heard that you can do mule deer on Silver Ridge, but I heard that it's not the most preferable grind for mule deer. We're definitely looking at New England for moose, Salzweisen for red fox, obviously Quattro for these guys, roe deer. And then we'll probably look at Silver Ridge for black bear and then ASCII Ridge for mule deer is what I've heard are some of the good ways to do it. Yep. All just depends. I will definitely be weighing all the options for sure as we get into it. Hopefully if there are any roe deer near here, guys, hopefully they didn't get completely spooked. We are at least 400 meters away from where they really should be on this particular lake because they're supposed to be on the other side of this lake, I think, if I remember right. All right, we got a warning call up here. I don't remember what Greatos Ibex's particular strengths are, but we do have an updated list with Quattro Colinas. We have a Quattro Colinas list now. We finally got it done. Excellent sense of hearing and vision, decent smell. They have decent smell. You can get great ones on ASCII. You can get 6 great ones on ASCII Ridge. What? Do you mind me asking, do you know what they are? You don't have to type them all up if you don't want, but if you know all 6 of them off the top of your head, brother, let me know. What are you talking about? 6 great ones? I guess they do have 19 different fauna on that map, but still mule deer. Yep, for sure mule deer. Pheasant. Oh, yeah. And black bear. Oh my gosh, wouldn't that be amazing? Could you imagine setting up grinds for that many different animals? All right, guys, we got our first Greatos Ibex. It was a male from 134.16 meters with the Marathi lever action flat nose hard cast bullet, flat nose hard cast. Golly. We got a 400 session score and 921 bucks, and we got him in a double lung. We got a double lung and liver action going on right there. So we'll take our 900 bucks. We're not going to taxidermize him by any means. What is the fur color though? Brown hybrid. Even if it's rare fur color, I'm probably not going to save it unless it's at least gold. I don't know if that sounds stupid or not. Maybe I'll save it. I don't know. Gray wolf, moose, and whitetail, as well as the pheasant, the mule deer, and the black bear. Oh my gosh, dude, that's ridiculous. Look at this. Look at this, guys. Look at this thing walking right up to us. Look at that. He's walking straight up to us. All right. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. Okay. How in the world do these things have such good vision that they walked right up to us? We shot that thing from within 20 meters easily, and we were standing there. Yeah, 14.24 meters. We got the right lung in the heart with a 420 grit arrow, broadhead arrow. And yeah, 400 session score, $1,003. And there we go. Yeah, right lung and heart right there with a gray brown fur color. There's another $1,000 in our pocket. I'll take that. I am, guys, excited to let you all know that I have switched to using the mobile app for my Call of the Wild app needs when it comes to fur colors and things like that. I would not suggest the PC app. What's the name of it? It's Call of the Wild something. Anyway, and I hate to be so negative about it. I would not by any means suggest the PC app for it. Those people did not put near the effort into it that they should have for how often they ask you for money. They're very nice about the way they ask for money. They're like, hey, we don't want to force people to pay, but I don't really think like they put much effort into their app. I'm not gonna lie. I don't mean that hatefully, but that's them all. Do you think I'll get my great one tonight? I hope you do, Brichacho. I hope you do. I hope we're a good luck charm for you. Guys, by the way, during the stream, if I miss a channel point redemption, tell me in the chat because I'm happy to use up my usual window. The window I usually use to see specifically those redemptions. We're on multiple places. So those specific redemptions, I can't see unless I switch the page back and forth a whole lot. Which is, you know, I am checking it occasionally, but don't be afraid to let me know, hey, I spent some points and I'll check and see what they were when you say so. Just for this stream, we don't normally do this. I'm having to do this a little bit this stream because we're really multitasking, trying to get this grind kind of underway. All right, let's see here. The real question is, where are we going to want to set up all these tents? We have 13 tents on us, and the other 3 are on Medved Taiga. So we have all the tents we need, all 16. But while it's drinking time, we're still going to be spotting out some of these roe deer spots. $60 to $80 straight ahead, though, so he's got to be on the other side. Got to be on the other side. They have decent smell. I think they said they had excellent like hearing and vision, right? Grados ibex. Yep. Decent smell, but their hearing and vision is their strong suit. I'm looking for my printed off pages from Lady Legends videos. I don't know where I put my freaking binder full of them. Hold on. All right. All right, here we go. So I got a hotspot map printed off because I use up too many screens as it is. I use up too many screens as is to not have to print some stuff off. That's for sure. You should start rating someone at the end of the stream. Sometimes they will come to your stream. Yeah, I freaking forget every time, dude. So I get in this loop automatically where like when I'm starting and ending, I get in the same loop where I just do things without even thinking. And I get stuck at that so hard I forget. I have rated a few times, that's for sure. We're going to have to start doing that. I'm definitely going to have to start doing that. That's for sure. I don't intend not to. I just get in this routine of, okay, fade this music out, press this button, blah, 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 you know, stuff like that. I get into such a zone in on how to do that stuff. And I've done it for so many times now, I just always forget. But I've been thinking about that. I've been really thinking about that quite a bit. particularly if there's some of our friends online. If we have some friends online, you better believe I'm going to be rating them. Undoubtedly. All right, guys. Well, anyway, let's get to checking out. Warning call, just 20 to 30 meters right in front of us. We are in the business of just shooting animals and making money right now, so. I like to keep 50 rounds of every type of ammunition I use, whether it's like polymer and soft point. Polymer tips, soft point, you know, hard, flat nose, hard cast, whatever it is. Even if it's multiple types of ammunition for one gun, I like to have a minimum of 50 rounds for everything that I use. And we're definitely falling behind on that, guys. We're definitely falling behind on that. I only have a total of 15 bullets left for the Maradi. So we got some money to spend. That's for sure. But just at the right time. Just at the right time. So all the roe deer guys are going to be down here on this end. We're going to start making our way this way, even at the expense of this here ibex, because honestly, we might actually be able to grab these guys just really quickly. We got one of them. We got one of them. But I'm more interested. Oh, come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Get on up there. Get up. Get on up there. Get up. Okay. All right. 19.9 meters. Got a nice double lung on that dude. He's a silver as well. 420 grit arrow. 400 session score and 1,063 bucks. Look at that champ. Look at that guy right there. Look at him. Got a gray brown fur color. Now we're going to make our way, as we should have in the first place, we're going to make our way up to this portion of the lake. Pretty quick, fast, and in a hurry, too. We're going to be running all the way around here. The only reason I'm going left, even though it's way further, is simply because of the lay of the land. If I go out here, I'm going to have to get all the way up to where they drink, because there's a little drop-off, as you can see right here. I'm going to have to get all the way up to where they drink before I can see them from a distance, and I'm not looking to do that. I don't want to spook them. I'll have to get within like 60 or closer of them, and I don't feel like going slow. I feel like going fast. I want to go fast, Ricky Bobby. I want to go fast. So we're going to jaunt our way around here super quick, and we're going to be just checking out the coast from anything from like, 375 in. About where they render. What is up? Hey, do you think you can take me hunting so I can maybe just get a rare new to the game? What is up, Rochacho? Welcome to the show. We do play with viewers the first Wednesday evening of every month. We missed this month, but I can take you hunting then or before then or something like that sometime. But it depends on what platform you're on. And I can't guarantee that I'll be able to get you anything, really. I can try. I don't know. I can try something, I guess. Do we have to be on PC? For what? For what? PC for the raid or to play together? To hunt? So the platforms are, I'm actually a console player for most games. I do have a gaming PC, but because of the demands of streaming, I usually use my console with a capture card. So if you guys want to link up with me, I'd be on Xbox most of the time. I do have the capability of getting on to my, you're on Xbox? Hey, perfect. Look at that. Look at that. We could try to hunt together sometime, man. I'm in the middle of trying to set up a roe deer grind right now. But I'd be glad to try and help in any way I could. I'll tell you the best thing I could probably do to help you is try to give you information. And the reason I say that is not because I won't hop on the map with somebody. There's a glitch going on right now. And I know it's a pain in the butt. It's a horrible glitch for multiplayer, okay? I've emailed the people at Call of the Wild, and they've gotten back with me. I did that a while back, and they said they're aware of it, and they've gotten other complaints about it, and I think they're trying to fix it. But basically, if you're on multiplayer, right, there's a glitch where the animals are kind of broken, and they can sense you like 10 times easier than they should be able to. They won't even come within like hundreds of meters of you if you're standing with each other like in a ground blind or tripods. And even if you're on foot, they'll be extra sensitive. Like you could both be perfectly downwind, 50 meters away, and spread out from each other from a common raccoon, and the common raccoon will be giving you warning calls, even if you're 100% camouflaged, like 100% camouflaged deep in a bush, 50 meters downwind. A common raccoon will be not only sensing you, but like giving you some smack talk from 40, 50 out, which is not normal there, you know. So I can try to help you, bro, Chacho. I could try. But the multiplayer glitch right now is going to make it very, very difficult to do that standing near each other on multiplayer. However, if you want to link up with us on that, we have a code pinned at the top of the chat. We have a community of people, and we do monthly events where you can win gift cards and stuff like that just by playing for free on your own map. Yesterday we had our monthly giveaway, and Cannon won a $25 Starbucks gift card just for hanging out with us. Do you think you can take me after the stream, please? Probably not today, bro, Tacho. I usually have to plan things ahead of time because I got a lot of stuff I'm working on, and I have to do things for my stream after that I'm like hours and hours and days behind on. So I don't think I'll be able to today, man. But if you want to get plugged in with us, we do have a growing community and people that are starting to talk together on our Discord. If you want to join up with us on Discord, we have channels on there for, hey, help me hunt, help me get this animal. Here's a picture of this animal I got. We got a great category set up for this game specifically. So I appreciate you being understanding, man. I appreciate you being understanding. And I'll tell you guys, I'll tell you what it is ahead of time. So I have these, I switched streaming from Streamlabs to OBS, right? So I had to build and remake my entire stream from the ground up because I switched the services that I stream from. And so that's part of why I'm so far behind on this. But what we used to have and what we're going to be having again as of next week, guys, as of next Call to Wild Wednesday, I'm going to have, well, you can see it up there, actually. It says current hunt. Let me block that real quick, actually. It's going to show a picture of the animals we're currently hunting with all the details and all that stuff at the press of a button. So it'll have like their senses and their ratings and all that stuff. So it's just going to be that. It's just going to be that missing detail that we've been excited to have back on the channel. But yeah, Toothless, dude, me and or Cannon and a bunch of other people can absolutely help you over time, especially on Discord and stuff like that, or just gaming together and whatnot. All right, guys. I don't think that these are obviously new ones. We've already discovered all their drinking zones on that particular part, as you can see right there. But hopefully around here maybe somewhere there might be another group, which I'm not seeing, so that's fine. But when I want to find out, stick with me for a few minutes, guys. I'm going to check out on here, where should we put our tents? And if anybody knows roe deer grinding better than me, let me know. But where should we put our tents? You should let me take you on a hunt. Oh, are you talking to Toothless or are you talking to me? Toothless. Hey, yo, Cactus is wanting to hunt with you or me or both sometime. Toothless, if you're still here, bro, Chacho, if you watch the screen, the chat from the other platforms will be on the screen so y'all can talk with each other. If you just look in the actual chat section of each platform you're on, you might miss some. But yeah, Cactus says he's talking to both of us. So if you're still here, Toothless, Cactus is down to link up sometime. Maybe the three of us, or even just you and him, or whatever. You and me, you and him, all three of us. I don't know. Okay, we got an Iberian wolf somewhere, guys. He gets lots of diamonds. Can you guys tell me? I think we got all the drinking zones obviously from this group, but can you guys tell me? We got some ibex right there. Where should we put our tents? That's kind of what I'm wondering. Is where should we put our tents? He doesn't mod either. I think Toothless might be Toothless. If you're still there, bro, Chacho, let us know in the chat. He might be gone already, bro. He might not. Depends. Hopefully we see him around sometime. If not, we wish the best. All right. All right, guys. We are, like I said, we are scouting. We are still scouting. I don't think we've scouted anything here at this area, so we're going to try and go right here if we can before the time is up. Let me pop right here real quick. At this lake, anything here and south to here is where the roe deer spawn. So we're going to look at what roe deer are over here real quickly just to make sure we didn't miss any. 175 to 200, yes, away from the zones, and pick up tents. All right, guys, I am figuring out right now where I want to put my tents. The one thing that I don't really see in the video, she said you need 16 tents, but the one thing I'm not really seeing is where should you put them, right? And I am so brand spanking new to the grinding thing. This is my first grind ever. I'm trying to watch and learn at the same time, but I'm horrible at multitasking. I'm god awful at multitasking, guys. So please bear with me for this one stream. As I'm trying to figure it all out as we go. If wanted, optional. Gotcha, gotcha. All right, guys. So it seems like what I'm seeing is the idea is you want to put, I'm going to head out. What time are you ending and when are you going to get your wife on the stream again? That is a good question. The wife might be on the stream next week when we don't have the kiddos. Hard to tell though. She kind of plays it by ear along with me, but we will have her sometime soon. Most likely next week is going to be the next time. And I will be on for another hour, about another hour. In 4 minutes. But you, sir, you take it easy whether or not I see you in the next hour and 4 minutes. Thank you very much, Bro Chacho, for checking in, and thank you very much for supporting the channel the way you do in every single way, not just bits. But the bits are also a huge support. I appreciate everything, bro. Absolutely everything. All right, guys, we did spook some animals, but guess what? We still got their drink zone. Heck yeah, we did. We still got their drink zone. That's a big dub. Let's go. Let's go. I don't know why this thing's being so difficult. I got you. Thank you. The audio is just really messing up for me. Let's try this. There we go. I know y'all probably heard it twice that time too, but I didn't. My OCD hated it. All right, let's see here. I was told by Cannon that we had a diamond over here at the main lake, potentially. a potential diamond. Might have been over here in this area that we spooked. But let's see here. They spawn on this lake up to about this point. Right cha. So let's go check that out. Really for footprints. Really mostly just for footprints. But let's see here. Traveling. They drink all the way down to about right here, which is a ways away. So we're going to sprint up here real quick, see if we see any, and we're going to be running the other way real quick too. At about 1700 is when we're going to grab the 1715, 1700, we're going to be grabbing the ATV and driving around any of the spots that we're on. We're still going to kill anything that's not a roe deer that we get a clean shot on. We got a few ibex already, a couple or few, but... Okay, let's see here. Yeah, definitely not seeing that there's going to be any more drinking zones as far as I can tell, which is good. That's kind of what I'm looking for. If any of you guys have tips on tent placement, just general tips, I want to be able to pick kind of where I want to put them myself. You know, I don't want someone to necessarily do it for me, but if anybody has general tips on tent placement for this particular grind, or just how grinds work in general, feel free to chime in and let me know. I got 13 on hand, ready to go. Yeah, we got 13. Whoa, we don't want to run out there. Trying to figure out exactly where I want to start putting these puppies. What's up, Gavin, man? How you doing? Welcome to Mechanic TTV. How are you doing, Gavin? How is Gavin doing today? I'm kind of multitasking at the moment. We're kind of getting things together for a roe deer grind, so usually I'm yapping and keeping everybody audibly up to date with what I'm doing, but if you see me pause for a little bit at times here, that's not a normal thing. For great periods of time, I get chitter-chattery sometimes. What's your favorite Great One? I'm actually starting my first ever Great One grind. We started doing a monthly event last month, and I told everybody after that monthly event, I'm going to start with the hardest grind first. So here we are setting up a roe deer grind. But hey, thank you very much for the sub, Gavin. Appreciate that. Welcome to the crew. Let's go. Let's go. Welcome to the crew. Yeah, dude. So we started doing a monthly event. We just actually had our second monthly event yesterday. Lady Legend. I don't know if you know who Lady Legend is. I'm getting familiar with names of other streamers because I haven't been a streamer for super long. She actually raided our channel a while back. Chopper talked to us in our channel a while back too. So we've been getting to know some people, and it's been going good. The channel's been going good for as small of a channel as we are so far. But we just started doing a monthly event. We just did one yesterday. Yeah, like I already said, we've been really bragging to people about hopefully getting the hardest Great One first. Starting my first day Great One grind to wolves. Ooh, yeah. Are you on Medved? You on Medved Taiga? You probably know more about this than I do, to be completely honest. Have you done the roe deer grind yet? Or the red fox grind? Or what grinds have you done so far? I'm in the process of obviously scouting out all the animals. Getting all the drink zones and stuff like that. I meant starting my first grade. Oh, gotcha. Oh, so we're in the same boat, bro. Let's go. We're in the same boat. Oh, Yukon? Okay, yep. I have not played Yukon yet. That is for sure. I don't know what the best wolf grind map would be, but I'm sure Yukon is great. Wolf, I think, are kind of hard. Wolf are pretty freaking hard animals to hunt. I'm not going to lie. Depending on, the map and whatnot. Nothing's too difficult if you just use drink zones in the right time and place, but it can be a heck of a grind though. Sorry, I'm kind of multitasking, looking at where their drink zones are, where their, the hotspot map and whatnot. 38th kill was, hey, let's go. Heck yeah, dude. Heck yeah. I haven't even started the killing process yet, but I'm starting to get into furs and stuff like that. I haven't gotten very many wolves. I got like a couple gold gray wolves and a gold Iberian wolf, but I just shot my first Iberian wolf here in Quattro earlier today. And I was about to get rid of it because it was just gold. I'm starting to just get to the point where I want to keep more rare than just plain gold, right? Turns out it was a melanistic because I'd never seen an Iberian wolf up close on the game before, right? I was like, it doesn't look too good. And I looked over at the color and it said melanistic. I was like, oh, dang, that's why his fur looks so weird. So we got him saved, that's for sure. They're actually pretty easy, though. Oh, okay. There you go. But yeah, I'm starting to figure out where the big thing I'm trying to figure out right now, why I keep looking back and forth and kind of multitasking more than I normally would streaming, is I'm at the stage where I need to start placing tents. I got my 16 tents. I got 13 of them on hand, but I got my 16 tents for the grind. And you might know this better than I do. I don't know exactly where to put all 16 because on her video, the only thing I see is like, I don't know, I see a handful of tents, not necessarily. I see right now she has one up here. I'm actually about to place one right now. I'm about to place some of them on this tent, on this particular place. Cause her first tent, I'm going off of Lady Legends, video on it, but her first tent is up there. Her tripod is right next to it. Then she's got another tent down here, but I'm going to start placing down some tents right now. And hopefully that works out. She did mention wanting to tear down your tents and reset them up, but you know, with 16 of them, do you really have to do that? You know, and the answer might be, yeah, I don't know. I mean, it could be, but I'm hoping not, right? If you know better than I do, how do the tents work? Do people just kind of pick wherever they want, or is there a specific method for tent placement? Since you do generally want to use your 16 tents. I know you want to use all 16 tents for a grind. I'm not seeing in the instructional videos where you should put your tents. I've yet to actually see that. So I got all of them, but I'm kind of wondering. I'm kind of wondering how to start this process. I can see parts of the video where I can see kind of where they put some of their tents, so I'm just going to copy that a little bit. But I don't know if the method is really just put them wherever you want on each lake, you know, where you can see across the lake, basically. Or, you know, if you're really just looking to put them at the end of where they spawn, if that makes sense. You know, like sometimes there's a hotspot map might show you like a trace of what part of the lake they spawn on. They might spawn on like just the bottom half. If you want to put it on the edges of each of the bottom half, I'm thinking that's kind of the idea. But I got all the equipment, just don't know for sure what the method's going to be for what the perfect placement's going to be for all 16 of them. We'll find out, though. We're kind of playing it all by ear, but we're going to find out. I know that you want to put one at least over here since it's so far away from all the other spots. I can imagine that I'm going to want to put some over here at some of these other places to spot some. Just like on the river and whatnot, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out for sure. Now, there's one right there. Golly dang, I'll tell you what. Probably gonna want to put some on either side. I'm probably gonna put one down here, but I want to be extra careful first and make sure I get them at different lakes first, and then I'll be on to that next part. The acro is actually hiding its body at first. I thought it was a charcoal melanistic. There you go. There you go. That's rarer than a charcoal, isn't it? I got my app up, but I don't have them pulled up for that animal. Let me see here. Let me see here. Let me see here. You're talking about gray wolves, right? You're talking about gray wolves? There's Iberian wolf, gray wolf, and what else is there? For wolves. Let's see here, wolf. I'm just going to type in wolf. Yeah, just Iberian and gray wolves. What is on Yukon? Is it Iberian or is it gray wolves on Yukon? I'm thinking we're going to go to this place now. Place one down here. I'm looking up the tent placement right now. Looking up some gray wolves too, actually, while you got me at it. Looking at all the fur types on them gray wolves. Got acromelanistic. Yeah, so you got a rare one. Oh, yeah. Fur types, Battlehorn, Dawnbreak. For the great one. Dark gray, egg white, red, brown. So pretty much brown and gray are the only not Brown and gray are the only common ones. All the other, so if you find anything that's not brown or gray, that's a rare type on the gray wolves. Heck yeah, dude. I see the acromelanistic all the way at the top though. I'm assuming that's a crazy rare one. Like I said, as far as fur types go, I know some. I definitely can't memorize them all just yet. I have a horrible memory, but. All right, before you can grind, you need to locate about 110 deer drinking zones to ensure consistent respawns. Over 50 of these drinking zones are located along the main river stretching across the map. Use extra tents and tripods to fast travel up and down the river, marking drink zones during their drink time. Heck yeah, heck yeah. So we do want to put quite a few of them on the river. Do I have Discord? Yeah, it should be pinned. It should be pinned at the top of the chat. Let me double check and make sure, but it should be pinned at the top of both chats. Oh man. Yeah. It's called the Mecha Nexus. We got a code for it pinned up there if you want to join us on it. We have a category with channels dedicated to Call of the Wild, and we also have our monthly Call of the Wild screenshot channel right there for our competition. The screenshots on there right now are from the last competition we did. Let's go ahead and grab us a quick payday on these Iberian Mouflon real quick. We're going to sight in for 150 and see if we can get one of these guys. I better stop running though. Better let my heart kind of calm down. All right, it's going to be a little tricky, but I think we'll be able to pull it off. That did not hit where I wanted it to. That was too far ahead, way too far ahead. I think we got a road deer warning call coming from behind us somewhere too. Yeah, that was way too much of a lead on that. Way too much of a lead. Let's see if we can get a quick moving shot on one of them. Oh, bad. I don't know why I let it by that much both times. Yeah, oh man, you should have seen. I got some crazy shots to upload soon. Sent a photo of the wolf. Heck yeah. Why is my audio always cutting out with this headphone? Sorry, bro. I usually don't miss the chats by that much. Usually I hear them right away. Let me send a little test chat, see if I can hear it. There we go. Sorry. My audio on this headset, sometimes it's a dual connected headset wirelessly. So it's got two wireless connections and that doesn't always work out the best. Maybe we can get a quick bore while we're at it. Man, we're missing all of our shots today. I'm rushing them for sure, but man. That's all right, though. That's all right, though. I'm just kind of shooting for the heck of it right now. In general, copy. Let me check that out real quick. Sent a picture of the wolf. I'm sitting here, dude. I was laser. I got 4 bear in one spot yesterday. Headshot them, or not headshot, sorry, double lung shot them on the run, like dead sprint run for 2 of them. At least... 2 of them were moving. One of them was dead sprint run. The other one might have been more like a jog or whatever. But nonetheless, I'm looking on here right now. You put it in the Call the Wild chat, right? Or in general chat up top. Okay, there you go. Heck yeah, dude. Heck yeah. Yeah, man. Hey, post that down there in the Call the Wild category if you want to. If you want to as well. We got a category for sharing a trophy. It's a little bit further down. If you scroll down, you'll see a whole category for the Hunter Call the Wild. And there's a trophy section if you want to share it with the other hunters. You don't got to if you don't want to either, but I figured that might be worth sharing if you want them to see it. They'll probably see it in general chat, I think, but it'll get kind of buried up in the chat quicker in general chat. That's a good looking, dude. That is a good looking gray wolf, bro. That is intense looking. 36.3, good gold. Good gold, acromelanistic, dude. Heck yeah, bro. That's a good trophy. Is that, oh, what lodge is that? Is that the Leighton Lake Lodge? Man, that's a good looking mount. That's wild. He's got those dark legs, kind of looks like a sunburst wolf, for crying out loud. Look like a sunburst wolf. All right, let's see here. We got some roe deer giving us some warnings down there. We're not too worried about them. We're not going to kill any roe deer right now. Are we not hitting anything right now? I'm not hitting a thing. Oh well. Oh well. All right, let's get these tents put down for crying out loud. That's a beautiful looking wolf though, bro. River spots. We're definitely going to pick out some river spots for sure here in just a second. Actually, we're kind of late to do so. Let me pop up here actually and go ahead and start getting ready to play some. I'm kind of all over the place right now, but I'm kind of indecisive whenever I have room to choose on some things. Kind of too much of a perfectionist. Got to make sure it's exactly where it's got to be. And so when I'm new to stuff, I take a while and I'm kind of careful about it, but definitely thinking that we're just going to pick on the river. We're going to pick like just increments of where their drink zones are, just increments of it. Let me grab an ATV real quick. Yeah, I have it in another lodge now. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Let me see here. Honestly, dude, the Layton Lake Lodge, dude, people sleep on it. It's small. Like, you don't got many mounts, right? Because they want you to buy the ones, they want you to buy the Maynard, whatever one, and the mansion. And I got Saseka, Safari. That's the one I got. But I definitely don't got it full of trophies yet. I can tell you that much for sure. All right, so we got that house right there. Okay. Definitely trying to figure out where exactly do I want to put these tents, bro. Where do I want these tents? You just gotta barely move in front of them depending on how fast they're going. Gotcha. Yeah, I've been lasering them yesterday with the Arzina 300 on some black bear on the move, but I can't. I do a lot worse with the Marathi lever action from a distance, probably because it's obviously a slower trajectory and has more bullet drop. The effective range of it's only 75 instead of 150, but I love it so much, dude. I don't know if you hunt with the Marathi lever action much, but good gosh, I love it. I had a level 9 legendary and it trolled. Oh my god, dude. I had what I thought was a diamond mountain reindeer on Medved recently, and it trolled me hard. I got a short video of that up on my socials, and it was big time trolling me. Big time trolling me. Where do I want to put this first tent? Let me decide. I'm definitely going to put one. Definitely going to put one somewhere right about here, baby. Something like that right there. Trying to decide. Maybe right there would be a good spot. So we'll go up that way on the ATV, put a tent down. I'm going to shrink everything up. I'm going to put them out in a little bit wider spaces at first. And then as I see how many I have left, I'm going to then decide where I want to kind of crowd some more. He's barely even made gold. Wow. A level 9 barely made gold. Huh. Now I had, I forget what the level was. Mountain reindeer aren't very hard. So they're not very high level. He was like level 5, 6, whatever's like a pretty decent level for a mountain reindeer. And he was just a little bit under diamond. I forget how close he was to diamond. But he was definitely the best mountain reindeer I'd seen. But I have not done a lot of Medved hunting specifically. There's a lot of maps I haven't done a ton of hunting on. I spent a lot of time on Sunderbatan and Layton Lake, the bottom half of Hirschfelden. Emerald Coast, I love Emerald Coast. All right, we got some Ibex drink zones right here. Hopefully these are 2 stacked on each other. I always check in case it's 2, but I'll take just the one. That's fine by me. Absolutely fine by me. All right, we got another roe deer drink zone. That's exactly what we're looking for, is the roe deer drink zones. We need to find about 110 of them. Need to find about 110 of them. according to all the instructional videos and the Googling and the AI overview and blah, 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 blah. Once we find a good 110, I think we're at least over halfway. I'm hoping we're at least over halfway. You should go for a scarecrow, says it's the easiest. For a wolf grind? A wolf grind? Yeah, I am actually purposely starting with the hardest one first because it's very hard for me to play for like 6, 7, 8 hours straight because my spine and my wrists right now. I'm having some health issues we're trying to get under control. So as much as that would make you think maybe I'd want to do the easiest one first, I'm actually hoping to get the hardest one just out of the way. That way, if I'm kind of aching and hurting as it goes on, I don't give up as it gets harder, if that makes sense. But that's crazy that he says that it's the easiest. I'm definitely hoping to get the tough ones done. We got another roe deer spot. Let's go. Let's go. That's exactly what we're looking for. We got a lot of them spotted so far. We got a good bit of them. I think we got about half of them already figured. Let me get this up here. I thought maybe we could drive under that bridge, but it's not looking like it. But yeah, with my spinal condition, I can only play for, it's not just my spine, it's like my spine and my TFCC tendon on my wrists are kind of messed up. So I'm hoping to just, however many months it may take, whatever it may turn into, I'm hoping to just get the hardest ones done first, because I've absolutely, if it's going to be aching more as it goes on, then it's going to be like I'm going to dread it, right? But if it's getting easier as it goes, that was a single. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. But yeah, if it's getting easier as it goes, then I won't dread it getting more difficult, right? Which I like playing the game, but really grindy stuff. There we go. There we go. Really grindy stuff is difficult. Yeah, this one and the last one both only had one deer at it, but I don't care. I don't care. As long as we're getting their zones, that's all that matters to me. I'm gonna start placing tents now. Heck yeah, let's go. We're getting a ton of zones right here. I'm gonna place a tent up here, a ways up here. But yeah, we're gonna be doing roe deer on Quattro, and then as soon as we have, like, as soon as we make like $500,000 more, right? Then we're gonna be setting up for Salzweisen. And then after Salzweisen, we're gonna be going probably to New England because one of my other viewers, let's go, two roe deer are using this zone. Let's go, let's go. I will always, my OCD is just, I will always check every single patch of footsteps I can, but add 8 mythicals at once. Hey, let's go, dude. Let's go. Good deal. Good deal. It's going to be nice to have you with us in the Mecha Nexus, dude. We're really trying to build a Call of the Wild community. We're a variety channel. We're not a Call of the Wild channel. But Call of the Wild is probably the staple game that we play. I'm definitely a big Battlefield 6 person, and I'm loving Hunt Showdown. Autocorrect is crazy, isn't it? Autocorrect is pretty crazy sometimes. I actually switched to Samsung from Apple, and now I can't get autocorrect. I don't know how I turned it off, but it's just not popping up. So I'm having to spell everything perfectly. You don't miss it till you don't have it, I tell you that much. I freaking hated autocorrect. But there is this thing I can click on where it'll select my whole paragraph. It'll select the whole goddamn paragraph and then tell me if I misspelled anything on it, but I'm really hoping it'll just, I'm gonna have to Google how to turn autocorrect back on my phone, that's for sure. I've been using iPhone my entire life since iPhone came out. I used the track phones and stuff back before iPhone and whatnot, but I've been with iPhone pretty much since just a little bit after college, a little bit after I got out of college. And all right, let's see. I am gonna place a tent here, but I'm probably gonna move them around. I know I'm gonna move them around more than likely. There we go. Pretty frequently. We'll place one right here for now in this general area. There we go. That way I can spot everything across the way and whatnot. And then we'll go down the river. Down the river. Maybe like over here. Something like that. I don't know. Maybe something like right here. This might be a good spot for it. Let me double check my hotspot map. Yeah, that'll be a great spot. That'll be a great spot. I'm being careful that I don't use up all my tents too quickly while I'm first placing them. Being very sparing with it. This is the only time that I've been the only one saying stuff in chat. Yeah, we're definitely a growing channel. I mean, the other day we had all on our own, you know, the other day we got raided quite a bit. We had like somebody raided with 20-something people, the other person raided with a few people as well. And we had like up to 19, 20 people at a time. But then there's other times where it's just me, myself, and Irene. And there's sometimes where we don't get rated and we still have like, you know, 10 to 15 people watching concurrently. But I usually turn off the part that tells me when people are watching, because you do a lot better if you just assume people are always or never there. You just kind of stay consistent instead of perking up when you see somebody's watching, right? So I have no idea. There's probably some other people watching right now. You might be the only one chatting. There's usually someone else watching. But sometimes not. All right, let's see here. Definitely going to place a tent. Ooh, somewhere over here by this bridge. I don't know where at by the bridge would be the best spot, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. You at 17? Me at 17. Yo, what's up, Dreadlord? Lickin' Tickles, what's up? Oh my god. What a name! Let's go! What a name! How are you doing? Thank you so much for the follow, the sub, whichever that was. I missed it for a second, but what is up? Welcome to the Mecha Nexus. Welcome to the crew. Alright. I don't know where I'm wanting to put this tent over here. The closer we get to the bridge, the more of a pain in the butt it is to put them down, but thinking somewhere right about Cha. Maybe on the other side. We might put it on the other side, yeah. Thinking somewhere right about Cha might be good. Let's see. We got some tents on both of these sides. Yeah, man, I'm definitely thinking we're going to go over here instead. I think that's going to be a little bit better of a spot. Maybe like right about Cha. Right about Cha. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, a little bit of a slow stream this time, guys. Hey, I'm good. Hope you're doing well. God bless. I am blessed and highly favored. I am doing all right. I got my kids with me this week. We get them every Monday and give them back every Monday. You know, I got all my family here with me. Setting up my first ever grind, so super excited about that. I might even just put a gall darn tent up here. I tell you what, I might put one right up Cha. You think I should? You think up here is going to be a better spot, maybe? If it'll even let me, maybe. Am I going to fall in the process? We'll find out. Family is where it's at. Glad you're good. Thank you, bro. Chacho, I'm glad you're doing good too. All right. We very well might just put this right up here. I tell you what. That right there might work out pretty good. We could pop over either side from there pretty easily. Be a good connecting point. I don't know that over there is going to be better. We'll find out. We'll find out later. I'm really just kind of guessing, guys. I'm really just guessing. I'm trying to guess good because I know I only got so many tents to work with, you know, but Absolutely. I'm at, what, you're saying I'm at 17 right now? You're kidding me. You're kidding. What? Welcome to the show, guys. Oh my gosh, let's freaking go. Let's go. We got 17 concurrent. Wow, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for hanging out with me on such a slow stream, guys. Bear with me. Trust me, it's not usually this slow. It is not usually this slow. We are setting up for our first ever grind. Holy cow. That is insane. That is insane in the membrane, y'all. We're just picking out some tent spots, so kind of chilling, having fun. Starting with the hardest grind there is. So we got tents set up on this part of the river. They do spawn all the way up to here, so we might come up here and put a tent up cha and cha. Up cha and cha would be good. This little lake right here does have some, so we might put a tent like right up cha. Somewhere in that area. We'll head that way. 18 now. Dude, this is awesome. This is absolutely awesome. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. W to every single one of y'all. I'm just going to put one big W in the chat. One big old W line right there. Let's go. Super happy. Yeah, this is, you guys caught me on a slow one, that's for sure. Caught me on a bit of a slow one, but we, next week, guys, we're going to have our overlays. We switched from Streamlabs to OBS, so next week, it's going to be nice. We're going to have our stream completely finished, switching over to OBS. And we're going to be able to put the animals up on the screen anytime we want, just like we used to. That makes it super fun. I got a Fifine stream controller, hey guys, and I gotta say, I'm pretty happy with it. Y'all are looking for a budget-friendly stream controller that's pretty awesome. I would say Fifine. Fifine's made some good products so far. Their lower-end products are good for the price, right? Their higher-end products also, you know, everything for the price they ask is good quality. One more till 20. Guys, can we get up to 20? Can we get 20 concurrent viewers? Can we do it? Oh, there's a ringneck pheasant. Heck yeah. Bunch of them. Bunch of them. We'll worry about those in a second. We're placing some tents, and, you know, when we're not on an ATV, we're shooting stuff, right? No! No, did we lose? Did we lose some? That's all right. That's all right. We're fine. We're fine. That's all right. It could be 3 of y'all. I don't care. It could be none. It could be 1 person. We're doing great. We're doing great either way. Guys, stick around. Guys, stick around. We just did our second monthly Call of the Wild raffle hunt yesterday. So stick around, you guys. If you feel like joining us on the Mecha Nexus, the link is pinned to the chat. And we do monthly events where you can win prizes just by playing solo player, free maps, female only, you know, female only stuff. So check this out, guys. We do this monthly. Bada bing, bada boom. Get tickets. Get tickets for female kills. No harvest check required. Win yourself some $25 gift cards, stuff like that. I'm trying to get that monthly event grown a little bit, because both events that we've done with it so far, we've had a turnout, but a small turnout. You know, the first one we had 4 people and 4 winners, so, you know, there's that. But I was happy we got to give something back. All right, guys, where is going to be the best spot? Where do we think? So right here, so the hotspot map shows that they are spawning up about to here and here, not quite where we're at, but on both sides of the river right here. So I want to put one kind of at the base of that racha, and then maybe another one on the other side of this right here, possibly. We'll find out. Where I can look down both ways and spot all of them. That's kind of the goal. This house is pretty close to this map, so that's not my like top priority. This one over here, guys, we're definitely going to put a tent up there. But for now, we'll just go up to the top of that river right there and place one at the top and one at the bottom, something like that. You know, that way we can figure it out pretty quick. We can always move them. I don't like having to go back and move tents, though. Much prefer to just have it where I want right from the get-go. So we'll put a tent on the other side right there since you can see so clearly from there. This part right here that kind of juts out right here, we'll put it right there, and that'll help us to spot a ways up and down the river. Maybe up here might be just as good, if not possibly a little better. But I'm thinking this right here. I'm thinking this right about here is going to be a good spot. We'll put one all the way at the top of the river and one right over there. Look at that. Look at that. That might just be about perfect. Is there a crossing point right here? Is there a crossing point right here? I don't see so. That might be exactly where we put it. We want a little peninsula that kind of sticks out so when we spawn there, we can see as far in each direction of the bank as possible. And we're not to the fun and exciting part yet where we start mowing them down. But boy, howdy. We're well on our way. We've gotten a lot of drink zones in the process. God dang, guys, it might be close. It might be faster for me to fast travel around there, but we'll see. I'm going to put one at the top of this river either way, so. Boo! We're definitely gonna have to go make some money here in a second. So when we get done with this, I'm thinking about popping over to Medved because we got some of our tents there that we're gonna need to pick up at some point soon anyway. But I'll probably pop over there and get me some easy brown bear, lynx, mountain reindeer, stuff like that. Man, this is gonna be tough. This elevation change is wild. This is gonna be tough to put a tent exactly where I would prefer it. It's gonna be slow traveling to get out of here. That's for sure. Getting dark and eerie. All right, let's go. So I'm thinking, let me get over here, see exactly which angle would get me the furthest view down that way. Not that I can't see, but hey, why not? All right. So, we're going to place this thing where we can see all the way down there, assuming that we get a flat enough spot to do so. And that is going to be a good shot right there, guys. That's going to be awesome. We can spot them to about 380. The rendering distance is just a little bit inside 400. So if we can get right around here, maybe a little bit further back, then we'd be able to spot them to about up there. About where we're going to put the other tent, essentially. Not quite actually, but all right, let's figure out where we're going to put it. Up here should be fine if we get some terrain that will allow us to place it. Hip, there we go. All right. All right. No, we'll make our way down to the other spot. Place another tent, and then probably go to Medved Tiger, get us some money because we still have about $200,000 worth of tripods to buy. So I don't know. Altogether, we probably have somewhere between 5 and 10 that we already have that we can use of the conifer tripods. But I prefer not to have to borrow them from all the other maps. I'd like to just buy new ones. But it's 16 grand a piece. Let me tell you, it gets pricey. It gets pricey. Come on now. Oh my gosh, come on now. One more tent, y'all, and we're going to go get us some money. Money, 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 money. There's a rock. Yeah, not doing super good at this. Come on now. There we go. There we go. All right. Uno mas on the tent placement, and we'll go get ourselves some reindeer, lynx, good old brown bear. Who knows? Maybe we'll get a gray wolf while we're over there. I'm only going to be carrying the Marathi lever action, which gets 3 to 8 class animals, you know, class 3 to 8. But boy, howdy, guys. If you guys haven't tried the Marathi lever action, it uses handgun rounds, 44 Magnum rounds, but man, oh man, it puts them down. The lever action, the Marathi lever action does better than the 7mm on moose. And the 7mm is supposed to do classes 7 to 9, and it will flat. Guys, for anybody who has yet to look into what gun you want to get for large class, skip the 7mm. You're going to waste $30,000 or whatever the price is on that one. I have put down moose with that gun that I shot twice perfectly. Perfect broadside shot. Nowhere near the scapula, nowhere near the humerus, the arm bone or the shoulder blade. And once I picked it up and finally got it and looked at the x-ray, my shots were perfectly bullseye dead center, because I shot it from like 30 to 60 meters on both shots, right? And both my shots were perfectly placed right where the lung would be, and it didn't get the penetration to get through to the lung. On the 7mm Empress, it's supposed to be some awesome, gun for class 7 to 9 if you look at the expansion and the penetration on its statistics, right? But let me tell you guys, it's rough. It is rough. All right, let me check and make sure. So if you're new to the game and you're going to get yourself a gun for large game, just get the free Sundberg 454 and a bow. Use those until you have enough money to get what you really want. Which would be like a Rangemaster's break action, but the Rangemaster, if you get the Rangemaster, that's a good one. What's up, Cactus? How you doing, bro? All right, let's put the marker down here so I get a good comparison. Heck yeah, this is gonna be good. This will be good. And this is about the end of where they spawn on this river. They spawn up this river. Yeah, no, this is about perfect. So we'll place this up here, and we're going to go make ourselves some money after this placement right here. Yep. All right, cha. All right, guys, let's pop on over to Medved, see if we can get some more money. We're going to have to buy some new rounds too, because I've been going through the rounds on the Marathi. Handgun ammo. Where's the 44? I try to keep around 50 rounds of each type of ammunition that I use. Good news. How's the stream been? Dude, we had like 19 concurrent viewers on one platform alone. So the stream is doing great. Gavin, guys, if your chat doesn't show all the chats, I do put the chat on the screen. A lot of streamers don't do that, but since I'm on more than one place, I do that so y'all can see each other. But yeah, dude, we got people hanging out with us. It's good. All right, we got about 50 rounds right there. We'll get some more just to make sure we have enough. And I'll get some arrows while I'm here. We got 50 of those. Need some more of those. Got about 43 of those and 60 of those. So, yeah, we tapped out just right shy of the 50 arrows. But that's fine. Let's go to Medved. We got some tents set up on Medved for some very easy drink zone hunting on some brown bear, mountain reindeer, lynx, all that good stuff. Am I blind? Where's Medved Taiga? Where's my Medved? There it is. All right. Go up. Thank you, sir. All right, guys. Let's see here. It is not the right time, though, and I was smart enough to spend all my money, so I don't have any money to change the time with. Wow. Didn't think that through, did I? Who cares? It's going to be pretty close to time to start looking for some... looking for maybe some wolf and boar. We got a little bit of time, but we're going to start trekking along into the wind, north to northwest, seeing what we can find. And as soon as we get a kill or two, we'll be able to change the time. But we do have a brown bear up this way, guys. Let's go get us a quick brown bear. They pay good. They pay pretty good. And the Marathi does just fine for them as well. Let me get the night vision scope on it, though, to make sure I got it where I want it. Got a few more diamond black bear. Heck yeah, dude. Heck yeah. We got Gavin. He's joined up he's doing his first grind for Grey Wolf. He's on the other platform. but he just joined us on the Mechanexus, and he shared in the general chat, he shared a picture of his acromelanistic gray wolf that he got. Okay. We got the Fox Pro 360, a Marathi lever action, and some nighttime gear. We should be cooking with Crisco on taking some of these bear out. So once we get up to about 200, I'm going to place the call down, start calling it in, back up about 50 meters, and see what we can get. Next week, we'll have our overlays back, which will be nice. So then I'll be able to actually give you guys like live updates on what we're hunting visually. And we'll be able to also have the details of like, you know, what the classifications are for gold, diamond, great one. And you'll be able to look and see and immediately for every single animal know exactly, you know, about what we're looking at. You know, are we looking at a silver, gold, diamond? How rare is it? We have over this way, we have a piebald moose, a female piebald moose that is just proving to be super difficult to get over in this direction. Would be our first piebald moose. Yeah, we're not worried about no western capercaillie. They can spook. Not too concerned about her at the moment. Him at the moment. I'm gonna run a little bit. We got 500 meters to cover, and we got about 5 real minutes to do it. So 20 game minutes, 5 real minutes to get a little closer to where Mrs. Bear or Mr. Bear is. Good Siberian musk deer zone right there. Just had a lion attack me 4 times in my tent. Kept killing me. Gotta love that, dude. Can't. Oh my gosh. Tent stuff, right? Cannon sent a photo earlier. I don't know if you saw it. I think he put it in the Mechanexus. He killed an animal, and it was a moose, and it ran and died face first in his tent with his butt sticking out of his tent. That thing wouldn't leave you alone in your own tent. That's crazy. I don't know if you guys have ever done a lot of camping in real life, but I actually had a run-in with a mountain lion before I married my wife. Right? We were dating. We'd like to go on nighttime walks on trails a lot because it was just cool, right? And we have a paved trail around here that goes through a lot of wooded areas, but it's about 14 miles, but it's paved, and a lot of people walk on it day and night, you know. Well, I kid you not, one time we were walking on it, and this was just like a month or two before we went on our first camping trip together. We had only been dating for a little while at that point, like a couple months or something. But we were really getting along well, super well. So we were walking on one of these several nights that we used to go on these super long walks on. In the middle of the night, there'd be a ton of fireflies out during that time of year sometimes. And so we do a lot of that. And I had my flashlight. It was running low on battery. And so I turned it off. And then after a while, we made our ways down the trail. And we were making our way back, a long ways to go, to our car. And I turned my flashlight on just to check and see, look up, boom, shined it right on. I kid you not. Shined it right on a freaking mountain lion. Within feet of us. Like it was on, and I kid you not, it's going to sound so cliche, right, of a cat, but it was on a felled tree. So there was this huge felled tree that was laying down next to and kind of on the path, and it was standing on that. And as soon as I turned on the flashlight and looked up and shined it, because I knew that tree was there, a freaking mountain lion right there, instantly gone, and just out of our sight. But I kept it on the mount. I kept the flashlight on because I was like, "Oh my god!" And the thing turned, and within seemed like instantly, it was like 60, 80 feet to our right, just outside of this crappy little flashlight's view, right? And but you could clearly see its eyes. Anybody who's been hunting knows you can see the difference between animals' eyes at night, right? So 6 people in the stream. Let's go. But yeah, I kid you not, guys. I got made fun of for telling people that I saw a mountain lion too. I got made fun of quite a bit for it because they're like, your eyes are playing tricks on you. And, you know, but I kid you not, guys. I shined a light on it within like, 10 to 15 feet, maybe something like that. I don't know. Maybe 20, I don't know, but very clearly saw it. And I kid you not, guys, I kept the light on it. It wasn't a red light. It was just a regular light. You can see those big, kind of yellowish, light oranges, whatever, kind of faint, but big eyes, way bigger than like a bobcat, right? And I saw its body. When it got out of range, you could still see its eyes. So I walk backwards. My wife pulls out her gun that she keeps for wildlife safety because we have those in the area. And thank you very much, Cactus. And so I kid you not, she pulls out the 380, and I'm sitting there shining a light on it. The light is dying, guys. And I kid you not, this thing followed us. It followed us from just a ways outside where the light could actually shine on the ground, but you could see its eyes clearly reflecting. And I kept it. I never blinked. I was terrified. And this thing followed us, dude, for a long ways. And it finally quit following us as we got closer to like the parking lot area and got away. But then we went camping. 21, let's go. But we went camping, guys, right after that. And that was my first time ever having a run in the woods. Like I said, got made fun of instantly by the same people who sit there and tell you that their sixth sense is never wrong, right? I don't mean that to be hateful, but the same dudes making fun of me, you know how good old boys are. They'll sit there and come back at a story. He's like, your eyes are playing tricks on you. And then he'll sit there and tell a story about how one time he walked out to the woods, his hair just stood up on the back of his neck, and he knew something was wrong, you know. So that type of, I know there's a mountain lion nearby, it's completely legit. There we go. Down. It's already down. Let's go. Let's go. I shouldn't be making fun of it like that, but oh my God. Oh my God. Go on, die. That's a good moose. That's a decent, he's not that great. Never mind. But yeah, so we went camping for the first time after that. Story time. And so the slightest noise in the woods after that, rehydrate. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. The slightest noise in the woods for a good solid year after that terrified me. Terrified me. And the second time that we, ooh, look at that. We got another one in the area, y'all. We got another one in the area. That's a warning call. We're going to let him make his way up here, though. Did I already pick up the Fox Pro? I did. God dang it. I already picked up the Fox Pro. Let me give him a second to be ticked. We're going to pick this guy up. 5 meters, guys. We got a heart, right lung, liver, stomach, intestines, and pelvis on that guy. Straight in, straight out, right? Not quite out, but hey, $924 and a session score of 400. So let me grab him real quick, and we're going to start calling in this other bull moose that's near us, getting ready to get some more money. Anyway, back to the story. Thank you, Gavin, for updating me. Welcome, everybody, to Mechanic TTV. But anyway, we went camping after that, and I kid you not, if I heard an armadillo or something, I was terrified. It was definitely messed with me for quite a while. I'd been in the woods plenty in my life, you know, but then that kind of freaked me out for a long time. And the second time we went camping, guys, we didn't see one, but we went camping later on, a second time, you know, some point later on in the future with my parents, because hey, you know, it's my wife, right? She's turning into my wife sometimes. So we go camping, and we hear one scream. Not anywhere close to us. Not anywhere close to us. It's very far away. But what is your favorite great one? Well, I'm actually starting the roe deer grind. So for years I've been playing this game and just playing it like realistic hunting, basically, right? So I'll just, you know, don't do any real time changing, just kind of play the wind, go to general areas, and do a bunch of ambush hunting. I haven't done any great one grinds. But we are now, since we've gotten the channel up and running, we told people after our first event we did a month ago or so, we were going to start our first grind with the hardest grind ever. So we're actually setting up roe deer on Quattro Colinas. So I don't know if that counts as a favorite, but we're going to start with the hardest one first and go backwards. So after that, we're going to do like red fox. Those are the 2 hardest I've heard. And then after that, we'll be going on to moose. But how is Joseph doing? What is your favorite great one grind? What would you say would be the funnest? Not necessarily easiest or hardest, right? But funnest, right? I still didn't get your great one black bear killed on your 1,000th kill, though. You're on your 1,000th kill. Let's go. Let's go. I heard with, I don't know how many it takes with every animal. I've heard a lot of people say that they had to put in like, 1,500 kills. He's down. He's down. He's down. We got at least one more female in that bull moose to go pick up here in a second. She's close. She's close. Brown bear, let's get her going. I'm gonna spray down, guys, because it's about $300 per spray. We've already, if we get her, it'll be well worth it. So I'm gonna like half stick crawl some distance away from her, and hopefully she'll be making her way up here so we can get a brown bear on top of those other moose that are waiting for us. It varies. Yeah. Yeah, I've heard some people get their great one before they're even done fully doing their herd management, right? And then I've heard that other people, have to do like 2,000 plus kills. Gray Wolf? That sounds, what map would you suggest for Gray Wolf? Yukon or Medved? The wind just shifted, I think, a little bit. It could be, I'm pretty sure it did, in a very favorable direction for us. I can hear her footsteps. She's getting close. Yukon. Yeah, I can hear her footsteps. Ooh, man. Ooh, yeah, close. Oh, we got some wolves. Got a wolf warning call here, too. We're just right in the middle of all of it, aren't we? All right, gray wolf, and then the second one will be brown bear. We'll get the bow ready, and we'll take her out. Hopefully the wolf take their time getting here, because I'm looking to get this bear if I can. Ooh, we just had that wolf right there. Oh, nope, Siberian musk deer. Guys, we got wolf right next to us. We got some wolf right next to us. Let me see if I can get a little bit of distance. Same, yep. These wolves are kind of behind us, though. I don't want them going that way. Oh, they're right by us. Ooh, yeah, they're right by us, guys. That looked like they were fleeing, but I didn't get a fleeing sign, so I didn't get a visual indicator that they're fleeing. So they're either very aggressive and hungry, or they're not. I don't know. That female bear should be... I just saw her head right here at this rock a second ago, and she hasn't made her way toward the call anymore since. There's a western capercaillie flying through. I don't know if you guys can see that very well with it being so dark, but I'm not going to shine my flashlight right now. I'm going to try and get over here to this little branch, little bush right here. Maybe it'll give me some cover. But we should definitely be seeing some predators coming in soon. That should be good, I hope. Yep. So we got a good view. If they just want to actually make their way in. That bear was just right next to us a second ago, guys. I think she already just lost her interest and left. What do we got right there? Everything's just kind of staying just outside of view. All the wolves and bear. Oh, there we go. Ooh, chasing. Okay. Let me get over here where hopefully I can get a good line of sight. I'm going to take that shot. I'm going to take that shot straight through all that right there. He's about 40 to 50 out, so let's see what we can do here. Got him. He's down. Well, he's not staying down, but he's about to go down. That's for sure. Yep. Cool beans. All right, guys. We're doing good. Speaking of wolves, I have a predator. Hunting for something for you to do. What is up, Limp? Welcome to the show, bro. Chacho, welcome to the show. We got tired of setting up tents for the rodeo grind, so we're doing a little bit of hunting for money on Medved Taiga. How is everybody doing? Welcome. You guys are awesome. The stream is finally getting going. Let's go. Guys, shout out to Limp. He's a moderator for the channel. He makes our music for the channel as well. You can see some of his songs on the Mechanexus The code to join us on the Mechanexus is in the chat. If you want to, you don't got to. We got a Call the Wild category set up there. All sorts of fun stuff. But Limp streams as well. He helps our channel a ton, guys. He helps our channel with everything. He'll even do a collab with us where he doesn't stream just to fill in and help us on some Battlefield and stuff like that. He's a great guy. All y'all are great guys. But big old shout out to Limpid X. I forget how to do it quicker with the typing stuff, so I just say it out loud. Anyway, we got one wolf down somewhere. His blood trail should be starting right over there where that moose is, right by that tree where the mark is. We had that brown bear. I kid you not, guys. I saw her body just over this rock right here, but she evidently got wise and got out. So if we don't see her back in the next like 30 seconds to 2 minutes, we're just going to start picking up dead bodies and moving forward to the next kill. Yep. And it's really seeming, guys, like the brown bear got smart, you know, and that's fine. That's fine. We're just going to keep scouting whatever we need to at 2037. I feel like I'm hearing something walking, but I think that one was just in my head. All right. We're just gonna grab the bodies. We got a bull moose, a female moose. Is that called a cow? Right. And what else we got right here? Siberian musk deer. And then we got that wolf. Well, hey, there's the wolf. Let's see what we got on him. All right. Gray wolf, gray fur color. We got him from 41.47 meters with the 420 grit broadhead. Looks like we got him in the right humerus and the right lung and left lung. So we got a good double lung on him, even though we got that his arm bone right there. 900 session score and $1,281 cash money. All right. Love it. This moose nearly ran us over. See, with how big his antlers looked when he was running at me, I could have swore he was a great one. All right, we got him in the heart and lung, right lung specifically, from 49 meters. We do still have a bear next to us. 400 such score, $979 cash. Let's see about this bear. She's going to be downwind of us. All right, guys, we got to find that female moose blood trail. Got to find that. And then we're moving on to the next kill. Making some quick money, though, since we got all the daily and weekly challenges done. Did you know that Mechanic challenged Cameron Haynes to a bow hunting duel? When Cameron saw Mechanic's arm, he said, "No fair, you're bringing guns to a bow fight." Thank you, sir. All right. Hey, we didn't have to look too far for her, did we? There's another $900 in the pocket, right? 837. We got it from 30 meters with that 600 grit broadhead arrow, 300 session score, $837 cash. And we got both lungs and a heart on her. Both lungs and a heart on her. So not going to complain about that one bit. A little high on the heart, you'd think, but hey, we got it. So on to the next. I might holler for a little bit of ice from Mrs. Mecha real quick, guys. My spine is... Ugh, there's a reason why I'm named him Mechanic, right? Thank you. I have to holler mic off. Yeah, I turn it off sometimes when I have to holler across the other room, so that way it doesn't sound too bad. For anybody who doesn't know, I have some somewhat serious health issues going on. Not like terminal, nothing threatening my life or nothing, but I had 2 discs replaced in my spine back in August, and I got some stuff going on with my breathing and whatnot. So I do ask for favors from the family. Not trying to be lazy, in case anybody, sometimes it might look a little lazy. It helps me quite a great deal to not have to get up too often. And I'm blessed and lucky to have a wife that has supported me through 4.5 years of this condition, this issue that we have going on. We got metal and plastic discs in the lower part of our cervical spine now. Oh, wow. Look at that right there. Look at that right there. You know, if we're quick on the draw, we just about might know. Okay. That's all right. That's all right. All right, guys. Let's see what else Lady Fate has for us up here in the northwest direction of Medved Taiga. But thank you, Limp, for telling me that, because Limp, guys, like many of you, knows me well enough to know that I'm very likely forgetting to unmute my mic. Warning call. All right, we got ourselves some wild boar right up yonder. Let's see if we can place this up here. Let them chill for a second, and I'm going to get the boar call ready. And just as a second call, I'm going to call in brown bear. I'm going to start making my way downwind and see what we can get. Would love to get up on that rock, but at a half stick crawl on the ground, probably not going to happen. What's up, Dusan? How you been, man? How's Dusan doing? How is Dusan doing today? Oh, there we go. Okay, I'm trying to get unstuck off this tree. Without getting lower elevation. One thing that happens to me very easily on Medved, y'all, is you'll be on flat ground and your arrow or your shot will hit the ground in front of you somehow. The like a slight little bump in elevation change. So easy to miss in all this white, terrain for whatever reason. Or I don't know, maybe it's just the graphics. Shh, we gotta be quiet. BRB dinner ready. Gotcha. We'll see you in just a second. All right, guys. We're gonna make this feel like what's up, Turtles? What's up, Brochacho? Shout out the Turtles, you guys. I like Turtles 25,000. We're gonna be doing some collabs together on Saturdays. Community event collabs coming up on Saturdays. Shh, yeah, we're hunting rabbits. So guys, hey, check out I like Turtles 25,000, guys. Good shout out to him, bro. We're gonna be collabing with that guy regularly on Saturdays for Community Clash game night. We're gonna be playing some Fall Guys. We're going to play an hour of Rocket League, at least on my channel, followed by Fall Guys. I don't have that set up yet. I have the slash way set up, but not the exclamation point. Every Saturday, if you want to play with us, guys, we're going to be playing an hour of Rocket League, and then after that, we're going to be linking up with Turtles and playing community Fall Guys with both our communities. So stay tuned for that. Shh, we don't want to spook the boar. We don't want to spook the boar. They were just giving us warning calls about 80 meters east, and now you're telling me they have no ears for what's happening right here 30 meters in front of me? Certainly they want to come in and find themselves a boar husband or boar wife. Certainly they want to come find their future boar spouse and thought I heard something. Not looking like it, guys. There's a decent chance that they're not on the way, but we're going to give it a little bit longer, and then we're going to move on to the next spot. You guys see kind of how this works. It's going to be a lot of kills at once with the bow if we do get some stuff in the area, and then it could be kind of sparse and scarce and few and far between at other times. Kind of hit and miss. What's up, kiddo?
Can I play Roblox with a friend?
Yeah. I don't let them play certain games without asking, guys. If any of you guys don't know, some games are very unhealthy. Roblox is definitely one of them, but there's certain games on Roblox that aren't worse, aren't the worst. You know, Doors is all right. Doors pretty good. Gonna be epic. Now, shh, we're hunting rabbits. You Sarid need them. We got a warning call from, let me get the actual nighttime binos out. We got a warning call 30 to 40 away, so we should be able to spot that Siberian musk deer. But the terrain's not going to let us. The terrain's not going to let us actually spot her, so let's see. We could get her with the bow if we're fast enough, but she's probably about to bust any moment now. Oh, we got a shot on her, but it was a rust shot, and it doesn't look like it was too good. I think we got one lung, maybe. But I used the weaker. Yeah, I used a class 1. I used the 300 grit arrow, which can ethically kill a class 2 animal, but I should have done the 420 grit, which starts at a class 2 animal, such as Siberian musk deer. But hey, who cares? We got it. We got it. Hey, turtles. Oh, shh. Thank you, turtles, for the biddies. Let's go, guys. W turtles in the chat for some biddies. Let's go. All right, I don't think these boars are coming in, y'all. I don't think these wild boar are coming in. All right, let's go get our, let me stop running for no reason. We got a warning call from a Eurasian lynx just down the way, but we got a horrible wind direction, guys, and I'm not fighting with that all day. So you scared them. I did. I don't know. I didn't know what you meant by serenaded them, but yeah, I scared them for sure. I'm just teasing Doosan. How's Doosan doing today? Fleeing. We don't care. We definitely have the means now, guys, to go change the time. We got some tents set up on the river at really strategic points. These are a few of the tents we're going to be using on the grind. We might just leave them where they're at, though. We'll get 3 more tents for the grind, right? Definitely got a single lung. Definitely got a single lung with that. But we used a 300 grit arrow. You see the ones with the ones you use for like squirrel hunting and stuff. You see the little things on it. It's not your normal broadhead. So to hunt a deer with that is actually kind of crazy. But we did at least get a single lung on that Siberian musk deer. Good deal. Good deal. I got more biddies if you do the Elmer Fudd voice. I do not know. I don't know I know he has like a weird speech, but I'm hunting wabbits. Shh, I'm hunting wabbits. I know he says W's for his R's. He's got that speech impediment, but turtle beat my bits. Hey, thank you, dude, for the biddies. Thank you, dude, for the biddies. Doosan's good. All right, guys, we got that with a 300 grit arrow. The same thing you'd shoot a squirrel with, okay? We got it with we're using the recurve bow with the rangefinder sight. Don't ask why. That's not how that works in real life, right? But who cares? 35.42 meters, orange fur color, and we got a 127 session score for, what was it, $672. And barely got the penetration in there to count that as a lung shot. It doesn't even look like it really did. Just the expansion alone is what got that lung. But I ain't gonna argue with it. Guys, let me actually get my freaking my list pulled up here of fur types. I'm not gonna keep this either way, but I better get my list of fur types for the animals pulled up. You know, because I'm going to be kicking myself in the foot if I pass up on a rare fur type like I almost did earlier today. 225 more. 225 more. He beat your bits by 225? No, sir. No, sir. Thank you guys so much for those bits, dude. Thank you guys so much for all the everything. But even being here, guys, being here, you know. Appreciate your support to the channel. We're finally at a point where the channel can start affording itself on a monthly basis, because we have poured everything, thousands into doing this. Doing this from home, just basically when I can for a few hours at a time is, thank you so much, dude. My neck is not better. My neck is not better now. We had a procedure. We had a spinal tap last week on the 14th, but that was actually a diagnostic thing. They drained some fluid out of my spine and they put some dye into it, and then they turned me kind of upside down for a while on a table so that the dye kind of flowed upward towards toward my brain, and then they scanned me with that dye in there because they can't see my spine anymore with normal scans because of the metal and stuff that they put in my spine. So let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Can we get a hype train going? Can we get a hype train? I'm just kidding, guys. Don't worry about it. You don't need to do a hype train to hang out. That's you know. Don't get me wrong. Hype trains are wild and it's crazy, but I'm teasing. You guys do not have to pay. That is all because you want to. Dude, Turtles, thank you so much, bro. Shout out to Turtles, you guys. Shout out to Turtles. All right, guys, we got a warning call pretty close by. Dude, thank you so much, bro. Thank you so much for the biddies. Nice lasagna, spinach salad, garlic bread. Let's go. Let's go. Limp's making me hungry. Guys, I got my wisdom teeth pulled out 2 days ago, and he's talking to me about food. I'm teasing. I'm teasing. Hype train. Let's get a hype train. Just kidding. We're fine without a hype train. With or without a hype train. You guys are awesome either way. Dude, thank you for the biddies. Thank you so much, Turtles. And you, Cactus. Lasagna is a favorite, dude. Oh my gosh, dude, let's go. 245 on the biddies. Oh my gosh, we are pushing a hype train. We are pushing for a hype train, guys. We are, if it keeps going, guys, we're going to get a hype train going. Do we got a hype train going? Oh my God, he's on top of me. She's on top of me. Oh, God dang, guys. I was not locked in. You guys are too awesome for me to be locked in right now. Oh, my gosh. Do we got a hype train going? Do we got a hype train going? Oh, we're so close. I can't tell if we got one or not. I just see the pin chat at the top. Please tell me we got one going. That'd be crazy. That's crazy. Either way, though, you guys are awesome. With or without the hype train. Oh, you guys rock. You guys rock. Where's OBS? Where's OBS? Why did OBS disappear all of a sudden? Why did OBS disappear all of a sudden? There we go. There we go. There we go. Thank you guys so much for being so awesome. Now I'm like really in it. Now I'm like, we gotta be careful. We got some area. We're looking for the elusive. We're looking for the elusive Eurasian gray moose. It's a very hard animal to find. It's only ever been spotted once by yours truly. Let me tell you guys, oddly enough, it has wings, and it's actually it's a predatory animal, even though you would think that it's just like a flying moose. You would think, it's going to eat grass. No, it doesn't eat grass. It eats people. It eats people, particularly small children. It's a vicious cycle. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Let's go. We're getting some biddies going. Let's go. Let's go. We're getting some biddies going. We're pushing a hype train. Let's go. Let's go. We're going to die. Oh, we're going to die. All right, let's get ready for these guys. Let's get ready for these guys. We got a good wind on him. I don't know what he's doing. I think he's chasing something else. All right, hold on. Let's get the wolf call. Let's get the gray wolf call going. We're going to get like gray wolf and moose going here. I think that gray wolf was 100% chasing something besides me. He barked, but it looked like he was chasing. Dude, let's go. Let's freaking go, guys. We're going to get a hype train. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, we got a brown bear warning call, guys. We got a brown bear warning call. Let's get this. Let's get the brown bear, and we'll get gray wolf going too. Oh my goodness, guys. Oh my goodness gracious. This bow, this 420 grit can shoot bear or wolf, so we can keep this here. I'm out, dude. Thank you guys so much for this. I've only ever had like one hype train, bro. I was so happy. I literally stood up and started jumping around 25 hours into a 24-hour stream. Yeah, dude, I felt that, dude. Hype trains will get you going, man. Who needs Red Bull when you got hype trains, dude? I had some crazy hype trains happen, like one of the first times I ever got into raids. Thank you so much, Cactus, for the sub. Oh my gosh, let's go, guys. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Oh my gosh, guys. Let's go. We got another subby. Let's go. Oh my gosh, dude. Thank you so much, bro. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. I think that puts us at like 27, something like that. We're doing great. Mother effing, we got a hype train. Let's go. Let's go. We got a hype train. Let's go. I can't talk normally because my wisdom teeth are gone, but let's go. We got a hype train. Oh, you guys are awesome. Honey, we just got a hype train going without any event. We just got our first ever non-event hype train going. No raid. That was all authentic. That was all authentic. You guys are awesome. Big W's to you guys. Big W's to me. Oh, you guys are awesome, guys. We got a hype train. Let's go. I can't see all the details. You guys are going to tell me up 3 minutes and 55 seconds. We're on a level 1 hype train. Holy cow, we got one. We got one. You guys are awesome. Why in the world is that dog not coming over here to get killed? Oh my gosh. Dude, thank you guys so much. That is an unexpected hype train for sure. For sure, for sure. Holy cow. Big dubs to you guys. Big dubs to you guys. Guys, thank you so much for the biddies. Dude, don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it. You guys didn't have to give that much. You guys didn't have to give anything. Do not worry about it, dude. Level 1 is more than good enough, bro. Level 0 is good enough, man. So you guys, thank you for getting me to a hype train. Cannot believe you guys just got me to a hype train. Super awesome. Thank you very much. All right, guys, let's check with the nighttime binos, see if we got ourselves any wolf or brown bear getting closer. They're kind of doing that thing. Well, thank you so much for the... let's go. Let's go. Dreadlord Lickin' Tickles. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Thank you for the sub. All right. You guys are awesome. Thank you guys so much. Oh, my goodness. Wow, you guys are awesome. All right. Wow, guys. So, hey, we do have our schedule up on one of the platforms. We're going to have it up on both soon. But, you know, don't feel like you need to jump between them. We're going to post them on both. I'm going to see if I can do that later tonight because I've never done the scheduling on the second one. But hey, guys, we're going to be live every single Tuesday through Friday, twice a day, and then we're live at least once a day on Saturdays, and then we go live Saturday evening and Sunday just whenever we feel like. Mondays are the only day. Mondays are the only day you don't see us live at all. You'll see us live at least once or twice a day, every other day of the week. Where's Limp? Limp's here, dude. He's eating some lasagna and some garlic bread and all that good stuff. Limp's having a good old time with the wonderful flavors. I'm a big lasagna person. Red sauce is delicious. Brown bear fleeing from 10 meters. What? We had a brown bear 10 meters behind us that whole time. Let's see if we can do it, guys. Let's see if we can do it. Got too much stuff in the way. Quit showing us your bear butt. Ooh, we hit him. We hit him a second time. We'll put him down through the butt shots if we have to. We'll shoot him in the keister. I don't care. I'm not above it. Okay, yeah, he's not gonna die. I don't think he's gonna die. Yeah, he's not gonna die. All right, guys, let's pick up shop and go a little bit further northwest. How about that? Let's pick up shop and go a little bit further up this way. We got some stuff waiting for us up there, for sure. I think the hype train got some more people in here, dude. We definitely got some people in here. I'm super happy about it. We got a total between the two. We're pushing about 30, 40 people total between the two, I think. That's just a rough guesstimate. Don't worry about telling me the exact numbers, guys. We're doing good either way. What is up, Cooper? Welcome with the first time chat. How you doing? Welcome to the Mecha Nexus. Welcome to the crew. Let's go. We got some people joining us, guys, on our stream adventure. How is Cooper doing today? Welcome, Cooper. Guys, you guys are awesome. Thank you guys so much for being here. 94%. We're 94% of the way to a level 2 hype train, but we got 7 seconds. Oh man, it's okay, guys. Don't feel like you have to keep the hype train going. Hype trains are super exciting. That's super fun, but don't you worry about it. We are doing fine just having you guys here with us. You know, viewership is the biggest help to this channel. This channel is how we are pursuing a career moving forward because we're very limited. I even have to have a little half-shaped pillow around my body to hold up my arms to hold my controller because when your spine's messed up, everything's messed up. I'm not trying to ask for any pity. I'm not saying that at all, but I feel the anxious need to explain myself sometimes because I look healthy, right? But we are so seriously here for streaming. You keep an eye on this channel, guys. Keep an eye on this channel. I don't mean that arrogantly, but we're all in. We are all in. This isn't a hobby. We've been doing this for a short little bit, but boy howdy, we are in on it. Kind of good. Thank you very much for the follow, Coop. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you so much. Yippee! All right. Dude, thank you very much. Yeah, guys, we were streaming with a $30 Logitech camera plugged into a Series S at the beginning of the year, and we told everybody if they help us hit affiliate, we were going to take our tax return and go all in. We got the green screen, we got the boom mic, we got a second boom mic, we got a upgraded camera, we got a gaming PC that broke, and then a second gaming PC, 2 monitors, L-shaped table. We're in it, guys. We're in it. We're this isn't a hobby. We're taking this. We're taking this seriously. Almost to 300 followers. Let's go, guys. Almost to 300. What are we at? 276, 277, 278. I'm not sure. There's different places. We're on different places, so I don't know where we're at on each place. But yeah, feel free to use up the mecha emotes, guys. We're going to be getting better ones sometime soon. We just got hooked up with Mother Goose recently. She rated our channel. She's an awesome person, similar-minded person, streams, funny, great person. And she helped us get in contact with an artist, a legitimate artist, not one of them scammer artists on Discord, right? And so we're going to be upgrading stuff month by month, just continuously. I got an L desk all cherrywood. Heck yeah, heck yeah. On Twitch, thank you. On thank you. Let's go. We're doing great on both. We're doing great on both, though, guys. We're doing great on both platforms, especially with this particular stream. That is not a warning call from 160. You are kidding me. Guys, there's been some glitches going on. She's 186 out, and we were downwind walking slowly, and she gave us a warning call. That's wild. But you know what's even more wild is how quickly I'm about to kill her. She gonna die. She gonna die for sure. Can you hook me up with your artists? I haven't used them yet. But I can absolutely get you their information. And I guess they charge a lower price than most people do per emo. Unlimited revisions. Unlimited revisions, they said, is the crazy part. So I guess they will fix it up if you don't like it, which is good. I just got my first diamond mule deer. Heck yeah, dude, let's go. We got a freaking diamond mule deer. Let's go. I'm probably using that way too much, guys, but I worked my butt off on that mecha confetti. I worked my butt off on that. That's a wolf. That was a wolf right in front of us. Wow. That wolf ran right in front of us. Hopefully that bear was getting mad at the wolf. I don't know. I don't know if they do that or not. Wow. Wow, we are close to being dead. That did not hit the right spot on that wolf, but I didn't have time to sight it in. What was the blood? What was the blood? No organs hit. No organs hit. That's all right. I like it. It's cool. I've noticed it too. I've had bears go alert from 200-300 yards. Yeah. Yeah. I've only had that happen with moose and bear on Medved in the last couple days. For anybody who doesn't know, there is some sensitivity glitches going on, particularly in multiplayer, but it looks like they're coming over to single player, unfortunately. Very unfortunately. It looks like some of the awareness, some of the detectability of the animals has been glitched out where they will sense you from hundreds of yards away. And then I was standing up next to a couple wolves right there that took a minute to see me, but they fled about at the time they normally would. My next zone, I saw a great one mule deer after like 50 kills into the grind. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. 50 kills in and saw a great one. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, the mule deer great one is just that fabled non-normal antler, huh? What's up, G-Man? What are you doing, bro, Chacho? Welcome to the show. All right, guys, the bear is coming in. But yeah, I've noticed on Medved specifically, I've had moose and bear and everything getting upset with me while I'm perfectly downwind, completely camouflaged, like in that tall grass where you get the gray little dash that's see-through. I had that 150 meters downwind from some moose, and they were all yelling at me the whole time. It was wild. It was wild. We'll put the arrow in, please. All right, let's see here. I don't know if I want to take a risky shot like that. I don't know if I want to take a risky shot like that. All right, guys. That bear was coming in, and then she turned around. There she goes. There she goes. I got at least my favorite rack. I got corkscrew rack for mule deer. There you go. Yeah, I've been, guys, we're working on our overlays. We used to, before we had to switch services, we have at the top left, you'll see this little current hunt thing right there. And right below it, you'll see an image description and like little fun facts about the animals that we're hunting. I just started revamping that whole thing because it's 115 animals. Online, it'll sit there and tell you 112, or it did before the Peru map came out, right? But it was actually 115 because I've been writing down facts about each one of them. Cooper deemed hydrate. Thank you for telling me about the hydrate. Thank you, Cooper, for your patience, bro. Sorry about taking a second to see that. I usually catch them quicker. I got my window shrunk a little bit more than usual because I'm looking up videos of grinds at the same time, or I was anyway. But now I'm going to get that video. I'm actually going to get that window pulled up to full size so I don't miss that again. God dang. God dang. All right, let's see here. All right. All right, y'all. We do got that bear getting closer. Hopefully. Thank you for keeping me hydrated, Cooper. How is G-Man doing today, though? How is G-Man in this wonderful day? Okay, come get back here at least. Get back here at least. You missed the mark a little bit, lady. It's over here. It's right over here. It's right over here. No. 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 She just ran right past it. Didn't stop at it for nothing. That's all right, though. We do have a perfect opportunity at an adorable, innocent little Siberian musketeer that's going to be going to meet Jesus here shortly. Good. Good deal. Glad to hear it. I just got stuck under my tent. That's not fun. That's not fun. All right, guys. Let's keep an eye. We don't got Hank with us. Hank is our German short-haired pointer. We do not got him with us at the moment, so we're just spotting stuff without him. We're gonna get up here. Ooh, God. Did she come back? Yeah, she came. She's right behind us, guys. She's right behind us. Oh, yeah, she's right behind us. Let's get a bigger arrow on here for her. I guess she's just really bad at sense of direction. Women. All right, let's see here. How many followers did I gain by saying that? How many followers did I lose by saying that? I don't know. All right, that's definitely in place for at least a single lung. All right. Let's go, guys. Let's go get us a bear real quick. That Siberian musketeer is going to be not too happy with us. We're going to sit down just for a moment and let it chill. My favorite great one. So we are just now, I've been hunting this like it's a real hunting situation for years. Haven't done any great one grinds. We just started our first, the roe deer grind. So I'll have to stick with that for now because it's the only one I'm in the process of. But when I'm done with all of them, I'll let you know. We're going to go until we get a matte multi-mount of the Three Brothers roe deer great one. We already have a diamond roe deer, but we're going to try and see if we can't keep going until we have 3 great one roe deer. And we'll have our first ever mount of a roe deer be a triple great one. Sorry, of a great one mount. It'll be a triple great one mount of the matte multi-mount, the Three Brothers. I'm going to bed. I'm out going to bed. I might hop on tomorrow. All right, bro, Chacho. Thank you so much for stopping by. You get yourself some good rest tonight. Nice. What is your favorite? What is your favorite, G-Man? Thank you, Cactus, so much, bro, for everything, being such a consistent supporter of the channel, bro. I hope you get some good shut-eye tonight. Let's see. Let's see here, guys. Where did that Siberian musk deer go? Probably laid back down. We gotta spot it all over again. Probably moved a little bit. Let me go ahead and pick up the Fox Pro 360 while I'm here. I know that Siberian musk deer is still here. I know it didn't spook. Did it spook? Did you guys see it spook? Guys, tomorrow is not Call of the Wild Wednesday or Thumbstick Thursday, where I play. Thursdays, I pick whatever I want to play. I'm definitely on Call of the Wild. It's definitely turning into a staple for the stream. It's always going to be on Wednesdays, and oftentimes on some Thursdays and weekend days. But tomorrow is Fire Away Friday. Tomorrow, guys, is a shooter day. So if you don't see me on Call of the Wild tomorrow, no fear. We do 2 streams every single Wednesday for Call of the Wild, and it's definitely our top priority stream for sure. No. Okay, thank you. I thought you guys were saying no, like don't play shooters. I misinterpret things a lot. Thank you guys for letting me know it didn't spook. Appreciate that. Gavin Man and G Man, thank you guys so much. You guys related? Gavin Man and G Man. You didn't know you were, but you are. Long lost relatives. All right, let's see here. Guys, I'm not seeing that stinking Siberian musk deer. There's no call for Siberian musk deer. So, you know, I did see in the update today, guys, they're fixing German short-haired pointers. I didn't know anything was wrong with it. They didn't say nothing about fixing the animal glitches that we're having. First great one, guys, Cooper. I'm so sorry, Cooper. That took me a second to see that one. It took me like 2 minutes. Dude, let's go. Cooper just got his first great one, guys. W Cooper in the chat. Somebody put W Cooper in the chat. He's over there on the other platform. You can see his chats on the screen, though. Cooper just got his first ever great one. Let's go, guys. Let's go. The fur type is Fabled Cobweb Enigma, first great one. Let's freaking go, Cooper. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Oh, my gosh, dude. Let's go, guys. I'm going to put it in the chat. Somebody else put it in the chat with me. W Cooper in the chat, bro. This is huge. He just got his first ever great one right here while hanging out with us in our live stream. Let's go, dude. Dude, Cooper, we got it. Dude, let's go. Let's go. Cooper, we got a category on the Mechanexus. The invite code to the Mechanexus is pinned to the top of each chat, dude. If you want to go share it with us, if you scroll down far enough, you'll see a whole category for Call of the Wild, and one of those channels is share your trophies, right? Send us a pic of that trophy if you want to, bro. You don't got to, but if you want to share it with everybody, we got some people that love to see it. We got some people that would love to check out your first great one. You said it was was it a muley, right? You said it was a muley, right? You got the corkscrew rack on it with the cobweb Enigma. Oh my gosh, let's go. Let's go. Guys, I don't know what that Siberian musk deer did, but I don't think it fled, and I don't think it stuck around. I think it did something in the middle. I think it kind of moseyed. I think it moseyed. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Yeah, dude, bro, would love to see it. Don't worry if you don't feel like screenshotting it, send it, man. I know not everybody wants to do that, but if you feel like sharing it, bro, we'd be excited to see it. Thank you, Limp, so much for putting that code in there, guys. Feel free to join us on the Mechanexus, guys. It's a growing community, but man, we are growing. So would love to have y'all there. All right, guys, let's go get this brown bear. I'm not wasting no more time on a female Siberian musk deer. All of this is just for the love of the game, though. This is just for killing whatever walks in front of us and getting paid for it. So let's see if we can't find these bear tracks. Definitely got, I think, a single lung on her. She went down fairly quickly. Maybe a double lung. Maybe a double lung. Oh, yeah. Probably got that humerus. Let's see. Nope. Yep, just a double lung. Just a double lung. All right, guys, 600 grit broadhead, 28 meters away, and she's a light brown fur type with an 800 session score and $330 cash. And look at that, just right behind that scapula and humerus into both lungs. And, you know, you never get tired of looking at them. I don't. Looks like a big old fat badger from here, but hey, we ain't going to complain about $13. We got our arrow back out of it. It's never made me pick my arrow back up after getting the kill before. but it just did that time. That's weird. Albino moose, let's go, dude. Let's go. Dubs on an albino moose. Please post it in the Discord to hide abhorrent stats on Call of the Wild. Oh man, dude, yeah, guys, we do. So the first Wednesday evening of every month, we do play with viewers. First 8 to join because we can only host up to 8 of us, right? First 7 to join because I'm one of them. But we also have 2 other Xboxes here with Call of the Wild on them, so we can link up. But we do ghosted maps only for play with viewers in case somebody pops in just to go destroy our map on purpose. People troll on purpose like that. So that's the only time you'll ever see me ghost a map. And then monthly, we just got done yesterday doing, like I've already said, our monthly giveaway where you can win gift cards just by hunting and sending us screenshots of your saved harvests and whatnot. So guys, this channel is really leaning towards Call of the Wild. You know, really leaning towards it. I have a whole scene collection set up for specifically Wednesdays and, well, today too, since we're on it, right? Super excited to be meeting new people this quickly. Honestly, Call of the Wild is one of the better games to connect with people on too. There's so much to share with each other. You know, it's like nothing wrong with any other game at all. I'm not saying that any other game's not as good. I'm a huge BF6 person. Hunt Showdown's been super fun lately. I love that. But man, sharing trophies with each other is pretty cool though. Not the modded stuff though. I guess there's a lot of modded stuff going on nowadays. It's just not cool. But ain't gonna be in my lodge. I'll tell you that much. First of all, I'm an Xbox. So if you see something here, it ain't modded. If you can mod an Xbox, I don't know how, and I don't want to know. But let me tell you, yeah, I don't think we're gonna. We'll overlook this. We'll see what we can. Super rare. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Yeah, albino moose are pretty rare. Let's go, G-Man. Let's freaking go, dude. Let's go. I just realized, guys, from looking over my last stream recently that I had the wind, the grass that's blowing in the wind, it wasn't muted. It wasn't muted on my end. So whenever I can't hear it because I didn't have the monitoring for it turned on, and I had the audio thing for it hidden because I thought I turned it all off. And then I rewatched the last stream, and the entire time you could hear this, you know, grass blowing in the wind sound that I didn't realize was playing the entire freaking time. So if you go back and watch that VOD, sorry. I have 268 hours on Hunter. Let's go, dude. Let's go. I don't know how many hours I got. I don't think if I go to the hour screen, it'll show the, like any sort of address or something in the process, but I'm not going to take that chance just yet. All right, let's see here, guys. Let's see here. I don't think there's any convenient way down from here, nor do I see anything worth going down here for. But that's all right. It's all right. Do you guys ever have any good luck in this little hole in the ground? You guys ever have any good luck right here? What is that? We got a hunting stand way out that way. I wish you could see animals past 400. I mean, you can shoot 400 for crying out loud. 984 hours. God dang. God dang. Hey, you just got your first great one, right? Oh, man. Probably much like me, though, and other people. Just check on Xbox. That's what I just did. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. I'll check on the Xbox app if it will from the app. I won't check it right here, though. Because if I click the wrong button, I don't want nobody seeing nothing. What if I pull up my IP address or something, right? 56739249642 Is that it? I'm just kidding. I'm joking. All right, guys, we're going to continue moseying on up into the wind. Good thing about this is we're just making money, getting some encounters, some close encounters with some, you know, wolf and brown bear and especially moose. But as soon as it slows down too much, we're going to pop over to one of these river tents that we got. We got Eurasian lynx right here. Let's go. Warning call. All right, guys, here we go. We're going to drop down. Going to place this call as far upwind from us as we can right here while we're next to it. and then we're going to get the call ready, but we're not going to get them to come in closer yet while we're still sitting right next to it. We don't want to do that. I did kind of start a call, I'm not going to lie, but I'm only starting one quick call, try to get its attention as I get further away. It's not going to make much of a difference because either way, they'll be attracted to it for, what, 40 seconds or whatever, but 60 seconds, whatever it is for each call. 1,429 hours. Let's go. I've never seen a great one other than someone else's YouTube video. Yeah, same here, bro. Same here. I started playing this game a couple seasons ago, like 2.5 years ago now, because I got into real hunting. I've been hunting with people before, but I never got my own license, and it just wasn't the same knowing I couldn't go kill anything myself if I wanted to. I finally got around to getting a license for it. Shot a deer, single lunged it in the first 2 weeks, but it lived. We waited like 4 hours to go track it. Tracked it for like 700 yards, and then it freaking stood up and ran away from my brother-in-law, and we never found it. And then I spine shot the first one that I actually kept, that I found. Only those two did I shoot my first season. I was up in my tree stand about 18 feet up, spine shot what I thought was a much larger deer than what it was, but hey, we got it. We still got it. It's pretty much a large-sized dog, really, but, you know, didn't have no spots on it. I thought from, you know, like the shades from the trees and the adrenaline pumping and the elevation in the distance, I thought it was a bigger but I thought it was a bigger but further away deer. And so I aimed for about 30 yards, and it was closer than 30. But I thought it was a bigger deer at a farther distance. That's why I thought it looked smaller. I just wasn't thinking straight. I was just losing it because there was a deer in front of me, right? Not proud of it. Not going to lie, I'm not proud of it. But hey, it happened. I can't lie about it. Spine shot it, dropped it right there. I had to go put it out with a knife because I tried to shoot it a second time and it flopped around on the second shot, and I missed the vitals on the second shot too. So then I had to freaking take it out with a knife. And guys, this was not a sharp knife, so I had to do it the brutal way to make it fast. I did make it fast. But 74 great ones. Good gosh. Good Lord, man, you have enough experience hunting on Call of Wild. You can smell them through the monitor. All right, guys. Hopefully that Eurasian lynx wasn't traveling so quick that it got out of the 200-meter range. Nope, sure didn't. Let's go. Going to be another quick and easy little payday. It's weird to me that a Siberian musk deer is a class 2 animal, but the lynx is a class 3, right? Just like a red deer is the same class as like a... I'm going to see if she's going to sit still at any point in time. But she's not. She's being really steady. Here we go. We'll just take her out. And she's down. All right, guys. Let's see what we got. All right. Why can't I crouch? It's taking like 30 seconds for it to crouch after I put it. Didn't suffer too long, did you? You ever see the inside of a lynx? Here we go. And we're being birthed into the world. All right. Anyway, let's see what we got. Did I miss all the vitals? I did. Spine shotter. What was I just talking about, guys? You're kidding me. You do not have 11,000 diamonds. You are kidding me, bro. You are kidding me. There's no way. You typed in too many zeros right there. 11,000 diamonds. I'm not buying that one. Diamond 11,000, 1,095. That's more believable. That's all. That's a freaking ton. That's an absolute freaking ton. But I guess if you did 74 great ones, that's very possible. Good gosh. Yeah. So much like what I was talking about earlier, guys, spine shots. We got her in the flesh, right scapula, thoracic vertebrae, thoracic spinal cord, and then the left scapula. Still got $994 though. But we got her from 30 meters. Shot her a little high. 350 session score and $994 cash with a gray fur color. weird that it's like giving us the option to pick up our arrow after we kill the animal. It's never really done that before. It's always auto picked up the arrow when I harvested the animal. For me, I thought. Maybe I've been missing out on arrows this whole time. I was going to say 11,000 diamonds. I was not believing that for a second. Oh my gosh. Not that you put that in. I'm not saying it was, I know you probably mistyped it. I'm not saying that was on purpose, but like, oh my gosh. Could you imagine someone had 11,000 diamonds? That person would be going nuts. I have photo proof in the Discord. I suck. What? What did you put in the Discord? Oh my gosh. Guys, you do have to scroll down a ways, guys. We modeled our, we worked very hard on the Mechanexus on our Discord channel. So for anybody who's putting in some chats on that, you have to scroll down to see different categories a little bit. But if you're familiar with Discord, that's how it goes. You know, let's see the trophies here. Yep, nice, nice, nice. Shark shared with us that that acro melanistic wolf, beautiful, beautiful wolf right there. Let's see here. Call the wild. Okay, let's go. Very rare animals harvested. 21. Hey, you're ranked 4 out of your 21 friends on it, though. You can't say you suck that bad. You're in the top 5 of 20-something people. All right, all right. My stats, yeah. Time played 268 hours. I'm not. I guarantee you're better than me. I guarantee you're better than me on your stats. So if you suck at this game, I suck at this game, and that's all right. That's all right. Let me see if I can look up on here right now, actually. On my app. Let me see if I can see on my app what my stats are for this game. Yep. I seen it. I seen it on there. I tell you what. We got a moose. Yeah, we got a bull moose and a Siberian musk deer just down the way. Neither one too happy. Well, one of them's happy. One of them's pretty darn happy. A little silver moose right there. Attentive. We'll put this right here. We'll call him in that way. Come here, moose. No, get the freaking thing out. All right, guys, let's go downwind. Gonna wait just a second. Gonna get his attention for just a moment, but then I just sent a picture. I sent the picture to my friends that play Call of the Wild. I like the story modes. I love the lore they add in and the IRL facts. Oh yeah. Whenever I was looking into which hunting game to get out of the two, or which one to play out of the two, because there's that Way of the Hunter, right? Whenever I was looking into that, they said, well, the people who are on the Way of the Hunter, like, the only thing Call of the Wild has on the Way of the Hunter is the content. I'm like, that's the only thing. What do you mean it's the only thing? You mean the thing that matters more than any other thing? The content? I'm super glad we went with Call of the Wild. It definitely, I think, is the more lively of the two as far as longevity and community and lore and all that jazz. I'm very happy that we went with Call of the Wild. Nothing against Way of the Hunter. I'm sure it's great. I've heard it's potentially slightly even a little better with some parts of it, but, you know, the lore definitely makes a huge difference. Because once you do the same thing over and over again, the only thing that makes it more entertaining is why or what's going on in the midst of that. You know, that's the longevity of it. All right, guys, we're looking at another bull moose coming in here. He was nothing special. He's rated up 200, so like what, silver at best? I think 213, somewhere around there is the gold threshold for moose. But I'm trying to see right here if I can find my stats on my profile while we're waiting on him. Let's take a guess. If anybody guesses the exact amount of hours I have in the game. No, I can't do that. You can look me up. We can't do that. I was about to say, I was about to offer somebody a gift card for guessing something they could just look up. Achievements, Hunter Call the Wild. Let's see here. Stats. All right, so guys, right now, just, you know, no prize, just bragging rights. Off the top of your head, how many hours do you think I have in the game? How many hours do you think I have in the game? There he is. There he is, ladies and gents. That should be a heart shot. Yep. And he's down. Let's go. Let's go. Let me go ahead and turn off the Fox Pro. I thought I had. Whoa, we got another animal just right behind him. We got another animal look like a bear. Looked like a bear. I'm hoping it was a bear. It was either a bear or a moose. We're going to turn on the bear and moose call. It was right there. My screen is probably just a little bit easier to see than y'all's. Right there to the right of that feed zone mark was another animal or two. There's another one too right there. Let's zoom in on it. Boar. We got boar. Okay, we're going to call him boar and brown bear. Wild boar and brown bear. Let's go. Definitely going to be getting some looks at some of these animals. Let's see here. 160. No, I'll give you a hint. It is more than you. It's more hours, but not incredibly. Not incredibly. Just you have 500 hours in the angler? Oh my gosh. Man, I'll give you. Let's see here. Are they coming in? You would think that they would be pretty ecstatic to answer that call right there. We are calling in the boar with the call. Aren't we? Yeah, we're calling in boar right there. Nope. Get the bow out, please. Oh, whoa. Hey, look at you. Boom. All right, that's definitely going to be a longer liver. Little bit further back than what I usually shoot for a lung. And we're only using the 420 grit, not the 600, so she'll take a second to die, but definitely got a vital on her. I didn't see whether or not the boar are fleeing for sure, because it only gives you one indicator at a time, and it showed that she was fleeing. But I did see some running boar right behind her. However, we got this one right here coming right on in. Let's go. Let's go, y'all. Let's get some boar while we're at it. Oh, he stopped right there. Let's go. Oh, wait, we got a closer one. We got a closer look. Way closer look. All right. That's a dead boar. That's a heart shot. Let's go. There's another brown bear traveling in. Let's go. We're going to have plenty. We're going to have plenty to eat tonight, folks. We're going to have plenty to eat tonight. 550. I got 672 hours and 59 minutes. I'm 1 minute away from 673. We are going to go ahead and switch to a larger arrow and try to get a good long shot on the bear as soon as she gets a little closer or sits still for us. Well, come on now. She should get a single lung. Yep. Got a single lung on her for sure. And let me switch arrows again to the 420 grit for these here boar that are still coming in. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you definitely have more hours than me. That's for sure. Oh, no. They're going to run. They're going to run. That should be a heart shot. Nope, it's not going to be a heart shot. It's going to be a lung shot. All right, we got at least 2 boar and 2 bear in the area to get. We're going to call that good before we get a 5th animal and lose track of what we're doing. Yeah, you definitely got more hours than me. That's for sure. That is for sure. All right, let's see here, guys. Let's see what we got. All right, we got a male silver, 52.97 on the trophy rating. 22 meters away, and got him with that right lung and heart shot. Just right there. 400 session score and 973 bucks cash. Let's go ahead and get these. Let's get this other call. Let's get the Fox Pro put up so we can stop calling in other stuff. that we don't want calling in right now. We got at least one dead bear right there and another one somewhere. We'll grab this boar while we're right next to it. Oh, there we go. There's the other dead bear. Easy peasy. All right. We got another male, silver, 47.26 on the trophy rating. 40 meters out, same 420 grit broadhead. Session score of $400 and $963 cash money. And just like I thought, we got a single lung squeezed in right behind that jowl right there for a single lung. I'll take it. 900 and something bucks in the pocket. We're mostly, guys, just money hunting, doing whatever, because we've already done the daily and weekly challenges. We've already done a little bit of our roe deer grind setup today. 33 meters, double lung on her. I thought it was a single. Looks like we got a double. 800 on the session score. Look at the fur type, though, guys. We got a cinnamon fur type on her. 1263. I will say I've had a couple different cinnamon fur types. I'm not so sure I want to keep a cinnamon fur type on her. We do have some wolves coming in. Let me look up on here real quick. Let me look up on here the fur types on some brown bear. So uncommon would be, so cinnamon's actually common. I'm sorry. Cinnamon's actually common. What is it? The dusky. Not all the fur types are actually on here. I know that for sure. So I thought cinnamon was a little bit more, I thought it was one of the middle ones, like not common, but not super rare. I guess it's very common. There's another one though, guys. Help me out if you know. What is it? It's not like moon something like that, but it's like, what is it? Is it dusky? No. Yeah, I know for sure that there's more fur types that are not actually on here. The fur types listed are albino, melanistic as the rare, uncommon are blonde, dark brown, gold gray, spirit, cinnamon, light brown, and red brown. Spirit, that's actually what I was thinking of. It was spirit. My wife got kill deer. You want me to kill deer? What's up, Kara? Welcome to the stream. Where's that other body lying around here, guys? Where's that other body? There we go. How is Kara Fitzpatrick doing today? There's the moose. And I think we got, I guess 213 is not where gold is for moose because he's 198 and he's gold. 42 meters, 450 on the session score, and $1,142 cash for a right lung, heart, and liver. We've got 3 vitals on him. I know we got another animal lying around here. We didn't get both the bears, I don't think, did we? There we go. There's the other blood trail. What's going on? How are you doing? Are you wanting us to kill some deer? Is that what I'm hearing? Some deer? Want us to go after some deer? Right now, we're just money hunting. Challenges are done for the day. Our little bit of grinding that we do is done for the day. We're just shooting. We're not trophy hunting. We're money hunting. We got some mountain reindeer on the menu later if you're looking to kill some deer. And we got some wolf nearby. Looks like they're down in that little ravine, though. Maybe. They might not be. Let's see if we can go down here and figure this out. We got another blood trail right next to that call. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and get a gray wolf call going, and I'm going to get the heck away from this. Fox Pro. Yes. All right. Guys, we do play Call of the Wild specifically. We do play with viewers on the first Wednesday evening of every month starting now. We've done it once. We had to skip this last Wednesday because of my medical stuff going on. We just didn't have enough time to get the stuff done in the game that we wanted to, so we just did a regular stream instead. But we do monthly events. You can win stuff. Hang out with us. We got a good community on Discord, growing, new community. All sorts of stuff, guys. All sorts of stuff. Call of the Wild's treating us good. All right, we're a good 50 meters away. I did stand up and go too fast for that, so there's a good chance it could take them a fat minute to get here. But that's all right. That is a-okay. As long as they get here. But they might be down in that ravine, and honestly, that means they might not be able to really get here. Trying to see where I could get where I'd have a better line of sight on that thing. But yeah, it's not looking super promising. Let me get down a little bit. That way, if they are on the way, we give them some time to chill. After this, we will absolutely go see if we can get some mountain reindeer real quick before we start to wrap things up. I'm getting to my limit. I can only go about 2-3 hours or so at a time usually. Sometimes I'll stretch it to 5 or 6. It just depends on how the little spasms are going and all that crap. So, you know, we'll give it a little bit longer. Tomorrow, you guys, we play Call of the Wild on every Wednesday, twice. Call of the Wild Wednesdays. We do a lot of stuff with it. Thursdays, Thumbstick Thursdays, we do whatever we want. This one turned into another Call of the Wild day. Been feeling it. Fridays, though, we do Fire Away Fridays. 2 streams a day, Tuesday through Friday, at least. Usually on Saturdays we do 2 as well. And Sundays we do 1 whenever we want to. But I got some footsteps near me, guys. I got some footsteps really close to me, actually. I need to find a place where I can get some cover. None of these trees are really giving me much cover. So I need to find some cover soon because I'm going to have a shot to take at one of these wolves. Possibly. But yeah, guys, tomorrow, Fire Away Friday, we're probably going to be doing either Hunt Showdown or BF6. Been loving both of those games. I am a medic main on BF6. Got over 18,000, nearly 19,000 reses, even without being able to play very much. I'd probably be like top Xbox medic in the world if it wasn't for my TFCC tendons causing me to barely be able to play. But that's all right, though. That's all right. We got nearly 19,000 reses. We're doing all right. Even with our crappy copper internet, you know? So we'll be doing some BF6 or Hunt Showdown tomorrow, one of the two. Possibly a little bit of Fortnite, you know, whatever shooters. We do Fire Away Fridays, we do shooters on Fridays. So if you guys have any preferences between those, or hey, let me know if any of you guys play any other games besides Call of the Wild. Do you guys play some COD, some Battlefield, some Fortnite? I know we got some people who do some extraction games, you know, like Arc Raiders and whatnot. I've never played Arc Raiders ever, but you know, it seems like it's probably an awesome game. People act like it's just the best. I just never gave it a shot, I guess. All right, we're gonna call that right there. Actually, not for the stream, but for the wolves. I don't think they're gonna be able to get out of that ravine to it. So, all right. Kara Fitzpatrick, we are going to be making our way to some tents. Then we're going to change the time. First, we're going to find this other animal though. We got lying around. We got a blood trail to get on. So let's see what direction they went after the shot. There we go. They didn't make it very far. It was a vital shot. I think a single lung, but. Headed just the direction we want them to go. Fleeing. Not really into Siberian musk deer. I'm not really, I haven't been really hunting them a lot. They probably should be. They're really cool. But, well, golly darn gee willikers, guys. Don't I tell you, she was running down here to the ravine for some safety. All right. Let's see what we got. We got a red-brown fur color. Very common. 26 meters even for this female. We got her with the 420 grit arrow. And could have got her with the 600, but we went with the 420. Right lung only with a 550 session score and $1,018 cash money. So, we'll take it. Another payday. All right, guys. Kara. I keep saying Kim. I'm so sorry. I see Limp, and then I see Kara, and I go Kimp, you know, in my head, and I stop at Kim, right? All right. let's go up here, guys. We're going to go up here, change the time. Probably go over here to this one, actually, and change the time and get us some mountain reindeer before we wrap things up. Sorry, I was talking to my wife real quick, guys. Sorry about that. Let's go, Kara. Say, guys, don't miss out on our monthly event, guys. You guys can win. We only had one person participate yesterday, and they won a gift card just for participating. They got a $25 gift card of their choice from these options right here, guys. It is an awesome opportunity. We do it every month. So link up with us on the Mecha Nexus if you want to participate. It's fun. No cost to participate. You know, no DLCs required. No trophies have to be shot. No nothing. All right, guys, let's get ready. So if I remember right, they're drinking from 4 to 8. I think they're drinking from 4 to 8. Yep, absolutely. So we're going to change this time to about 5:30-ish and 5:35 maybe, you know. And we're going to set up, we're going to get them in view, set up a shot from a distance. There's a good chance that we will take out multiple from each group. That's kind of the hope. We got an awful wind, though, guys. Look at that wind. Look at that wind. Straight east. It was coming from the west. Now it's going from the east. So we're going to switch over to here. We should be far enough away to not really spook too much from here. And what we're going to see is some lynx, brown bear, and a lot of mountain reindeer. A lot of mountain reindeer. But my wife's making a chocolate pie. She's got a chocolate pie setting up that the kids are really after. So had to mute myself there and check to see the little mini mecha walked up and started going, "Mom, is the pie ready yet?" I didn't think she heard her, so I had to check. No, I'm not checking so that I can get a slice of pie. All right, guys, let's go. Let's get us some mountain reindeer. You will see some lynx and brown bear too, but we'll definitely not skimp on the reindeer. Who knows? Maybe we'll get lucky and get like a near diamond. I've been up and down this part quite a bit. I have not had any near diamond mountain reindeer on this southwest end yet, but that doesn't mean we can't have one pop up in front of us. They got an excellent sense of smell. That is about the only notable thing about their senses. And they're class 6 animals, so we'll be shooting them with the 420 grit. I don't know what you're talking about. Nah, I really did feel bad because Mini Mecha walked up to ask about pie, and I didn't think she heard her at all. So I was like, you know, Mini Mecha guys, I get a little soft spot, you know, obviously for both my kids, but Mini Mecha, for you guys, for most of y'all don't know, she's not special needs, right? Like, she's got some delay and some therapy stuff that therapy can help with. You know, nothing severe or super, you know, debilitating to her day-to-day functioning or anything like that. But she is just super cute. The way she talks and like she's got some global delay and some, like, you know, PT issues, and so like she's got to do some physical therapy and occupational therapy and stuff, but she is super sweet. She's my youngest. Still acts like she still acts a little bit like a baby, I'm not gonna lie, which isn't always the cutest, but I love her to death. She's got a sweet, cute little innocent personality, and she pops up on stream sometimes with a Super Kitties mask on, so she likes her Super Kitties. She's in a cat phase. That's why sometimes you'll hear me say, right meow, right? Because she's got me saying right meow because she loves to say She loves to say right meow and stuff like that. Whatever she hears on the cat show. Gotta watch how much we let her watch that stuff though. Lately, we've been trying to get the kids more on like, so with my spinal stuff, obviously my kids, if they're hanging out with me, they probably play more video games than I would normally advocate, right? But what we've been trying to do is get them on somewhat healthy things like Minecraft, Zelda, like puzzle games or like games where you can kind of do a little bit of your own engineering and stuff. So let's see here. Let's see what we got on this reindeer. So again, reindeer, excellent sense of smell. That's about it. 168. Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong one. Mountain reindeer. Where's the mountain reindeer? Okay, 311.21 is gold. 430 is when we're looking at 430.23 to be exact is when we're looking at diamond. So 430, we're hoping to see any one of them past 430. We will be calling them in and shooting them with a bow as much as possible, so that way we get more shots, less pressure, more kills, all that good stuff. The Fox Pro 360, as I'm sure you know, goes to about a couple 100 meters. What did I say? Brown bear, lynx, and mountain reindeer. That's what we're going to see. So we very well might just sneak up to it, shoot it at about 40 to 60 and just keep on going. It's going in a better wind direction. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to put the Fox Pro ahead of me to the southeast direction, right? So we're going to shoot it with a bit of a crosswind coming in. Bit of a crosswind. Should be fine. Should be fine. Whoop. We'll just get back about, 20 meters, maybe something like that. What'd I say? Class 6? Yeah, we're looking at class 6. That's about, 15 meters? 18 meters? Okay. All right, y'all. All right, Kara Fitzpatrick, here we go. Going to get us a nice little silver to gold mountain reindeer quick, fast, and in a hurry. There should be no problem taking this guy out there. We got another mama bear up that way. 18 to 20, not bad for female. 78 meters to go. We do have... I'll go ahead and spray down. I know it's... $300 a spray, but we're going to get multiple animals in this. It'll pay for itself. Anybody who's new to the game, don't skip time if you spray down. It'll last you 30 minutes in real life, 30 real life minutes. So, 120 game minutes if you spray down. But if you change the time, it instantly erases it. Even if you change the time by 1 minute or whatever, it just gets rid of it. No way. Okay, I was about to say, I saw that little tiny spot and I thought it said no organs hit and I was going to lose it. There's absolutely no way. All right, guys. I thought I had Fox Bang mode turned on. Oh, guys. Oh, guys, we got a gray wolf opportunity ahead of us. We're sprayed down. We got some good coverage. I think they're within a couple hundred, guys. We might be getting us some gray wolf. We might be lucky enough to be getting us some gray wolf right here. Boy, howdy, would that be a nice additional surprise. We got about 28 meters, 27 meters. That's perfect. That is absolutely perfect. We'll call in some gray wolf. I'll get the brown bear call going as well. I do run into gray wolf over here quite a bit at about this time, even though they're not drinking at this time. Let's go. Let's go. That bear's definitely too far out. Definitely too far out to hear that call. But hopefully the gray wolf are close enough. They could be outside of the area, but I'm going to give it a minute or two, see if they start coming in. If they don't, I'm going to walk it up just to the other side of that bank, right about there, and then place it down, get myself a little bit of distance, and then I'm going to start the call and shoot him from across the way. Kill some pigs? You just got me on the deer. I'm just kidding. I'm joking. We might be able to go for a pig real quick or something. I don't got too much longer until I'm probably getting close to tapped out, but hey, we're having fun with it. My gosh, guys. We got a chocolate pie and some medicine to take. Okay. I got my wisdom teeth pulled out the other day. I got to eat food and take medicine with it. All right. They're not coming in, y'all. They are not coming in. So. So we're going to make our way up. We're going to make our way on up. Moving on up. We're going to at least take out this bear, hopefully get a wolf, and then if we get both those things, we might switch over to a little bit of boar. What am I doing? Thank you. All right. We're going to be very slow about it, though, guys. We're going to be very slow about it. Not because I have some chocolate pie to take a bite of or anything, right? We're just being cautious hunters. She made the crust and everything. Thank you, honey. Did that bear already dip? No, okay. All right, guys, we're going to carefully make our way up here. We'll grab him real quick on the way up there. Got a right lung, 24 meters, 375 session score, and 987 bucks, and he was a 308 trophy rating. So it did not quite make gold. All right, guys, we're going to get, like I said, up to about right here. Place that call down. We're going to make our way carefully back across the way. There are usually some wolves over here at about this time, but they're definitely not drinking. They're definitely feeding or resting. That's a good pie. That's a good pie. Tell you what. It's nice to have things I can start eating again besides mashed potatoes. The wisdom teeth weren't really a problem, not gonna lie. They yanked them all out. My biggest part that I hate waking up from is I've been put under anesthesia a lot in the last 4 or 5 years. Honestly, it's a wonderful feeling when you're going to sleep. It's like the easiest time going to sleep I've ever had, right? Waking up sucks. All right, guys, we're going to get up to about right about cha. We get right there. We're going to go back this way a little ways, make sure we got more than a little bit of a crosswind or something. And then we'll start to call them in. I'm thinking about getting it, a little closer to that bear, but we're pushing it. Those wolves don't waste no time. Let me take my meds real quick, guys. Real quick while we're auto walking. We'll grab this bear, maybe a wolf, then a pig. After that, guys, after that, I'm going to be wrapping things up. It's been a great stream, though. I don't think she's responding to the Fox Pro. I think she's still maybe just barely outside of Fox Pro range. Be nice to see her start walking this way, though, but I'm really just hoping that the wolves are within 200 of it. If we don't start seeing them pretty soon, then more than likely they're not. There are some boar in the area usually around here too, actually, at this time. So we'll switch it up. We'll switch it up to a boar and wolf call. But gonna be a little bit of a stretch to really get either of them. They have to be just. Is that bear running toward us? Is that bear running toward us? Is it within call range? Is it on its way over yonder? Yeah, she's on her way over yonder. She is well on her way. We're just gonna keep going to the grass. We'll take him out with the Marathi lever action. Unless the wolves show up. If they do, we're just gonna pick one of them off. And then we'll go grab a boar after that real quick. It's looking like it's just gonna be the bear, y'all. Which is more than fine. The flavored drink of the moment, y'all. Can't say it's of the whole stream, is the black cherry sparkling frost. Sucralose sweetened, so no aspartame. I know people are fighting back and forth about whether or not aspartame is even bad for you at this point, but I don't like the taste of it. So we do sparkling ice. Sparkling frost is the generic version from Aldi's. Gotta love it. Black cherry is good, guys. You want to talk about the best like diet drink ever? Get you some sparkling frost, sparkling ice, whichever brand you want. That sucralose sweetened sparkling fruit flavored drinks. They're super good. They are super good. All right, guys. Let's see here. We're going to go with the 4 to 12 on the scopes and see about, she's about 100 right now. The call is also around 100, just a little bit past it. So either way, if we just shoot for like high lung, whether she's in front of it, behind it, we should still hit our target. Not super high lung, but a little high on the lung, and then we'll definitely hit it as soon as we sight in for 100. I'm going to do hollow point just because it's cheaper, better for broadside shots. Hopefully she gives me a broadside shot. Let's see. You know, it doesn't matter if she's on the move or not. We should be cooking with Crisco. Quarter into me. Cool. Appreciate it. As soon as she sits still like that, though, that's going to be perfect. Yep, that's just perfect. And that should have 1,000% gotten her left lung. And then we're on to boar, Kara. If you're still with me, we're on to boar after we pick her up. After the boar, we're probably going to be wrapping things up. It's been a great day, though. moving on up to get my bear. Okay. Well, let's see here. The Fox Bang feature did work. It did shut off the call. I do prefer that. People who don't use that, turn it on. It's worth it. It's very well worth it. You don't want to keep calling in anything and everything within a couple hundred of you while you're just tracking other things. You want things to mosey in and mosey out. Okay, all right, guys. 116.83 meters with a Marathi hollow point. She was a 20.03 rated bear with a dark brown fur color, and we got a 747 session score with $1,067 cash. Little bit back on the lung, but plenty of room to work with. So we'll take our money, and we're gonna go get us a wild boar. I'll tell you what. 14, 17. Definitely got some wolf hanging around this area at various times. We're nowhere near 14 to 17, but they're here. All right, let's see here, guys. The boar are definitely not drinking at this time. Let me see what they are doing, though. Let me see what they are doing. Gotta turn off my little auto shut off thing on my phone. It's set to auto shut off after like a few seconds, and it's annoying as crap. All right, so the wild boar, guys, at 6:54 in the morning, so 7 a.m., they're gonna be sleeping. They're gonna be sleeping all the way up until 1700. They're gonna be sleeping from 6 to 10 and 10 to 14 and 14 to 16 or 18 or what, 17 or 18, whatever. So we're looking for some Z's. We're looking for some Z's that say wild boar on them. I don't exactly know where they're sleeping. There we go. There we go. All right, Kara, you with us? You with us, Kara? Did we lose you? Because we got a good spot lined up right here for some boar. We got some bacon on the menu as requested. This will be the last kill of the stream, guys. Stick around for the credits, if you will. It's a huge help to the stream. Don't got to, but if you feel like it, the extra 30 seconds of your time could be huge for us. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, guys, we got a warning call. Surprised she didn't immediately just leave. She's definitely within spook range for fast traveling. But hey, guys, yeah, when we if you guys stick around to the end, that helps our stream an absolute ton. I tell you what, guys, if you're cool with it, we'll find a channel to raid. Actually, we'll find a channel to raid. We need to start practicing that a little bit. So we're gonna check and see who's on right now, and we'll hop on over there and see what we can do. We might find somebody who's playing Call of the Wild. That might be better. I don't know. I don't got a whole lot of people on right now. Got about two people on that I know right now, and neither one. They're all playing Battlefield. We might find somebody. Hello, hello. The boar are still 600 away, so we'll take that for sure, real quick. Okay, a little high on the lung. Boom. That with a hollow point definitely got through to a lung. Oh, well, we got a reindeer. Got a reindeer. There's plenty of reindeer over there. We are hunting our way toward that mark, though. That 600 mark. That's where the piggies are. They're definitely already there. All right, guys. Making my way to the bear, walking fast, trying to kill a wild boar. Da-na-na-na-na-na. I sure did, kiddo. Sure did. How about I sprint? I'm trying. We didn't get a vital. Is that a vital splat? That better be a vital splat. Yeah, okay. All right. I thought it was a non-vital splat for a second. And I was going to disagree with that wholeheartedly. There's a deer down the way from us, but we are on our way to go kill a wild boar, kiddo. After we pick up this bear for a quick extra $1,000. Guys, we're going to have enough to get another tent. We're going to close things out by getting another tent. It's going to give us 14 out of 16 tents without even having to remove any from this map for Quattro Colinas for the roe deer grind. Making my way downtown, walking fast. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun. All right, guys. All right. Got a warning call from a mountain reindeer right up the way. He's nothing super awesome, so we're just going to let him go. Keep making our way downtown and walking fast to the pigs. Let's go. The pigs are as close as this mark right there, kiddo. See that? See that tag, that yellow little pointer thing that's pointing down with a hole at the top of it? That's where the pigs are. Get that orange mark up there, that's where them piggies are. I would build this, I mean, I'm gonna build, well, no, I'm gonna get a tent. I'm gonna get a tent. I'm so close. I'm $523 away. So this pig will 1,000% get me the last few dollars I need to get another tent. We're going to approach it very slowly, guys, because we have 3 hours till their time is over with. There's no reason to approach this with any speed at all. And definitely going to take another bite of pie. Not going to lie. What's up, Gavin, man? We're on our last hunt before we wrap things up. We do play Call of the Wild every single Wednesday and oftentimes on like Thursdays and Saturdays and Sundays. It's just hit and miss for Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday, but every single Wednesday, guys. We got our schedule posted on at least one of our platforms, but we will very, very soon be updating both so that way you guys can see when we're going to be on. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm going to have to be wrapping it up and getting ready. Getting ready for tomorrow's early stream. Getting to bed sometime. But it's been super awesome having you guys. This is the best time I've had streaming and you know, I had a good time. I have a good time streaming all the time, but this has been just one of the best nights ever. You know, it's been great. We got a hype train going. We got like a ton of people hanging out with us today. People to talk to. Channel's growing. It's been great. Make sure you guys stick around. Keep an eye on this channel. It's gonna be growing. This is we're very new, but this is very much our complete and total occupation. All right, guys. So we're at about the point we want to be at where I'm going to place the call right up here, about, 30, 40 up here. That way we're for sure within the couple hundred that we're going to want to be. I might go up even just a little bit further, but not a whole lot, place it like up here maybe. And then I'm going to come back to this spot right about Cha. Okay. Right about Cha is going to be perfect. The weather's giving me a little bit of extra cover, so I'm kind of 80% camouflaged all the time. So it actually makes it kind of hard to tell where the actual camouflage cover. Yeah, we got some reindeer. Kara's been giving us some suggestions on what they want to see us kill. So we've been getting some reindeer, brown bear, just the usual variety of stuff since we're not doing any specific challenges right now. All right, guys, let's see here. Wild boar. Let's go ahead and clear this out. We're looking for wild boar and wild boar only. Looks like we got some mountain reindeer in the area too, so we'll probably actually make that the second call. We're going to get the bow out and make some 40-ish meter shots. Yeah, guys, we're going to get the schedule posted on both. I will say the evening time stream is on Wednesdays. The evening time stream is always 5:30 Pacific is the starting time, 6:30 Mountain, 7:30 Central, and 8:30 Eastern. Every single Wednesday, we do 2 streams a day. We do one way earlier than that, starting at 10 Pacific, 11 Mountain, noon Central, and 1 Eastern. So if you guys have like a lunch break or something like that, and you're bored and want to hang out, you can pop in and say hi. If not, no worries. But we got a lot of people who like to see it during that lunchtime too. Either way, though, we're going to get the schedule posted on the second app, hopefully tonight or tomorrow. Just kind of didn't even realize till about like a week ago that there was a schedule on the one y'all are on. And any moment now, we're going to be having some guaranteed, pretty much guaranteed, going to be having some boar pop in here. Maybe some deer as well. So we got that thing placed, about 35, 39 from us. So we'll side in for about 40. Cross your fingers, Kara. Hopefully those boar are at that zone when they're supposed to be. Should be seeing them any minute now, guys. Any minute now. What am I streaming next? So tomorrow is Fire Away Friday. So shooters. Saturday we do community events now, and then the second stream later on Saturday is whatever the heck I want, as well as Sunday. Tuesdays, Marvel Rivals in the evening with 2 other streamers that we collab with. The first stream on Tuesdays is usually Brotato. Call of the Wild Wednesday, it's Call of the Wild for both streams, the first and second one. Thursdays is Thumbsticks Thursday, so it's whatever we want. But yeah, tomorrow will be Fire Away Friday, so you'll see me on BF6 or maybe on... Thank you, Kara. Let's go. Let's go. We're going to stay here until we get a pig. Either way, guys. We're going to stay here until we get a pig. At least 1 pig. I don't care if we get 50 moose. We're getting 1 pig before we wrap this up. But Fire Away Friday, guys. I am a medic main. I got pretty crappy copper internet. We even went out as far as switching to AT&T so we could get a backup internet provider to put everybody else on for when our internet goes out. I could switch to it as well. Just so we could try to keep up with shooters. We don't really got the best internet, but we still are a medic main with almost 19,000 reses on Battlefield. And I'm getting into, we got some boar up ahead. I am getting into a hunt showdown, but finding people to play with is hard. So that's kind of like that's kind of more often probably like on every other week when it's just, when we don't got no kids at home, my wife might jump on with us. So you'll probably see me on Battlefield tomorrow. That's for sure. That's likely going to be tomorrow's. Battlefield. Call of Duty Zombies. I'm a big zombies person. All right. All right. We got some piglets coming up here. Hopefully they give us a good look. We got the wind. The wind screwed us up bad. We got about 5 to 10 minutes, somewhere maybe like 6 minutes, 5 or 6 minutes left on our scent eliminator. But look at the wind shift, guys. Look at the wind shift we just got. We had almost directly a north wind, maybe northeast wind a second ago, I think, and now we got a perfect southeast wind. It really did a big shift on us, and they do have, I think, a decent sense of smell, right? Wild boar, excellent hearing and sense of smell. Sight is their quote unquote weakness, but hopefully the scent eliminator and the 40 meters is enough. Look at that little one. Come on in here, little girl, little gal. That sounded weird, creepy. Come here, little girl. All right, anyway, get on over here. I ain't gonna hurt you none. I ain't gonna turn you into bacon. Get a little bit of bacon. A little bit of bacon with my breakfast in the morning. A little bit of biscuit, some mustard on it. Mm-hmm. That is going to be a dead pig. Hopefully we got that one early enough for the others to kind of get alarmed, but chill out. Looks like it's the case because they didn't bust us yet. They're not, they're going to yell at us, but, they're not leaving. So if we sit still, they'll wind down a little bit and then come back in for the call. We'll get a second one. If we sit still and don't shoot. However, he's tempting me into shooting him. Let's go. Let's go. They're calm and traveling, so we should be getting another shot at them. I just need them to get a little closer than that. They will leave after a while. They'll come to the call, sit for a second, and leave, which is looking like what they're doing. So here we go. You stop it. 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 Yep, got along on him. Let's go. All right, guys, we're going to go collect our boar, wrap things up, y'all. Let's see here. Yep. We're going to collect our boar, wrap things up. Stick around for the end if you guys will. I fell asleep during the other live. Dude, we're welcome right at Mecca, my boy. What's up, Cannon? Cannon is the guy who won a $25 card of his choice yesterday, y'all, for our monthly Call of the Wild event. And he got a Starbucks gift card. So he is up way too late. Let's see here. 39 meters. Got a nice double lung on him. Silver, 93.85 trophy rating. 400 session score with a brown fur type and $1,010 cash. Let's go get our second boar. We just got a mission done too, so we got an extra little prize for that. Thank you, Kara, for suggesting the boar hunt.
If I could understand them, I'm sure the Mazdiar would thank you for keeping the boar away from their food. The resources are extremely limited in the taiga. Not just for you and me, but especially for the animals. When the environment is stable, nature has a way of balancing these things. Unfortunately, the environment is now changing so rapidly that nature can't catch up.
She's going to keep talking. You better believe she's going to keep talking. $4,000 bonus money for that. Kara, big W. Somebody put W Kara in the chat.
Over to the west
We just got that. Yeah, we got a good stream going, bro. We got a really good stream going. Guys, Call of the Wild Wednesdays and sometimes on Thumbstick Thursdays. You'll see us here.
Go check in on the outpost. So you're probably wondering, what is
We're going to listen to what she says
gateway
before we
to the
wrap things up,
underworld?
guys.
Is Elena sending me to hunt demons and armies of darkness? No. I'm sending you to investigate permafrost.
Permafrost.
Remember that permafrost is a subterranean layer of ice. Rapidly thawing permafrost has seismic consequences, besides the odd anthrax outbreak. That's how we ended up with this supernatural rift in the earth. I could give you a dissertation on the gateway, but you'll know it when you see it. There are more details in your codex if you want extra credit.
I'm probably going to be going to bed, bro, Chacho, but you can show me sometime on the next one if you want. Wait and see if she's done talking. I'm getting very tired, guys. I usually do the stream for about 2.5 hours. It's getting a little late, so but we will still be it's almost the weekend. We stay up a little bit longer with some energy drinks if we have to in the weekend, but let's check this out. So we got this with the Marathi 1894, the lever action from the Ambusher pack. We got 56.54 meters on the distance, 400 session score, $962 cash with a light brown fur type on this silver wild boar male. And we got him on the run right after we spooked him, or we didn't really spook him. They weren't fleeing, but he was trotting away pretty good. So we got that liver and stomach action on him. But hey, we got the liver. It works. So there is that, you guys. Stick around, if you will. It helps me out an absolute ton. Stick around. We're going to do a quick raid real quick for anybody who is with me over here on the one that does raids. And for you other guys, we got an ending screen that we've been working pretty hard on. If you guys would stick around, it would help us out a bunch. If not, that's fine. Love y'all anyway. And we'll be catching you all around when we do. But let me see who we're going to raid here real quick to try and help any and everybody out that we can. Let's see here. All right, let's see here, guys. All right. All right, guys, we're going to pop on over. Right, Cha. Right, Cha, you ready? And we're going to go to MAC. We're going to go to MAC, and then I'm going to wrap things up. So, guys, hey, my schedule is posted on one of the platforms. You don't have to watch from that platform. I'm going to get it up on the second one here pretty soon. But for now, we're going to do a quick little raid, EHMAAC. All right, we're going to do a quick little raid if you guys would stick around for that. So, raid, yep, EHMAAC. Let's see if that works. Oh, okay. They don't allow raids at this time. Okay, hold on, guys. Hold on. We're gonna pick somebody else. All right. Let's see here. How do we? Bear with me, guys. I got to get better at this. I got to get way better at this. How do we raid their channel? Okay, we're gonna raid Black Force _WDA. Black Force _WDA. Let's do it. Oh, okay. Hold on. Maybe not. Maybe not. All right, guys. Let's see here. Take them down too. That'll work. That'll work. All right, guys, get ready for the raid. All you people who are not on the channel that is raiding, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I'm going to go ahead and right now, I'm going to switch this over to the end screen. If you will stick around for it till the stream ends, it would be a huge help to me. If not, doesn't matter. We appreciate you guys being here either way. So thank you guys for hanging out with me. Check out my schedule online, and we will see you guys on the next one. Love y'all. Take care.